goddamn, y'all were fast. Good morning, Stabbing Cable. Equal speeds, equal thoughts. What do I have? What do I have mail? No one wants these, okay. The journey continues. Yeah, you guys are literally on the same wavelength. Bungle in the jungle. Ungrow soil samples, okay. And super sticky tar. Yeah, we're going to Ungrow Crater today, boys. I am level 57. Damn near 58. All the questing areas we're currently going into are like lower level than us, which is perfect. We will never die. Stab, we're only back on Horde because I honestly didn't have it in me to go all the way up to 60 again. Also, I only have like 6 more days left on this sub. I don't necessarily feel like restarting it. So I'm like, listen. Kalashnikov is on Horde. Glinson wants to be on his Orc Warlock again. He just re-rolled. And Reggie, he's also like vibing with Horde more. So I'm like, alright. Like, I'm just gonna go with the flow on this one because frankly it saves me time. I love the shaman. And once I get this guy to 60, I can kind of just like park him for TBC. Shamans do very well in that expansion. I'm gonna have to sit myself up nicely if I play this class, so... What is this? Lost tablets. I don't know what that... Yeah, whatever. We can ignore them. Look at all these. Look at this bounty. But yeah, we can always do Alliance later if I feel like it. Maybe when the TBC pre-patch drops. Like, I don't know. We're thinking about 6 months in the future. TBC ain't coming out for a while, but it will be nice to hit 60 on a single hardcore character and have something ready to go whenever that comes out. Because also having a warrior as like an alt might be kind of nice too. Because right now, this guy's engineering, right? So he's mining engineering. And he just has so much like ore and metal bars and shit in his bank that I'm no longer gonna use. I just love my warrior. I don't know. Yeah, honestly, warriors do pretty well in TBC as well, my friend. Also, nice to talk to you guys. Been a bit. Hopefully things are going well. I must say this too. I've been playing a bunch of Monster Hunter off stream, trying to grind out the necessary fucking levels, so I can take a crack at the Rajangs, the Brachiodeoses, and the 2 final bosses. I'm at like monster rank, no, master rank. I'm at master rank like 74, I think. My forest and my coral region, the Coral Highlands in the Guiding Lands, are both level 6. I realized that there is a lower rank life augment that I can attach to my Frostfang Barioth, like insect glaive, instead of having to wait until I kill Brachiodeos. And I just now have the areas in the Guiding Lands that must be a certain level at the right level, so I can now try to farm those things. However, I have to hunt down like a scarred Yangaruga, which is like a rare spawn in the forest. It's tricky. It's a long process. You've been playing Destiny 2? I know it's trash or whatever, but I've been really enjoying it. I don't care. Stap, I gotta say this. Destiny 2 has the best first-person shooter gunplay of any game I've ever played. Straight up. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I just wish that the monetization and like the weird way that they've set up the game is different. I wish it was a different, like a team monetizing that baby, because like, holy shit. I love that game. It is so fun to play. But I feel like it's just suffered from mismanagement, you know? So I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. That is a fun game. Destiny 2 is ironically my favorite shooter. I love the art direction. I love, like, the environment design is top tier. The mix of, like, gunplay and, like, sorcery, spellcasting, it's, like, so sick. Also, I'm a big fan of, like, space magic, like that idea. of like technology mixed in with a little bit of fantasy, you know? I love it. Everyone does probably always say, exactly. I just can't get past, I just can't get past it. When I see him getting squeezed for every nickel and dime, I'm like, I just can't deal with this. That's kind of like another reason why I don't like retail that much. Last week, he played Return of the Aubergine, a weird game but kind of fun. Didn't that game like win a bunch of awards? I could have sworn that like people loved the Return of the Aubergine. And I did see cool stuff. I actually responded to you, Fridge. My response was a question. I didn't realize that there was an RP add-on. I assume that's specific to like a Moonguard people, yeah? I didn't realize people could make RP quest lines within Warcraft. It seems kind of bare bones, but the idea and the premise is intriguing. I feel like that has a lot of potential. Let's see here. Also, the fact that you could have like a branching pathway between guildies and non-guildies is also kind of nice. I like that. It's frustrating. I spent the last 6 hours making that quest line. Well, I imagine it's like trying to teach yourself how to play, not how to play, but how to like make games in RPG Maker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember having like a game on the PlayStation 1 that was like RPG Maker, and it was so confusing. You're basically learning how to code in order to play this game and make like a game itself. I imagine the add-on is the same. Just tough. You have to figure out all the rules, all the potential like things you have access to. It's like booting up Blender for the first time and being like, this is the potential of this thing is incredible, but I have no idea where to start. Yeah, you've been playing Destiny 2 with your brother and best friend. It's actually been really good. Didn't even realize I had 2,800 hours of Destiny 2 on Steam. I don't think I've had that much time. Okay, maybe Warcraft. I think the closest I might have is World of Warcraft, but like, I don't even know. I have no idea. It's an insane number. Yes, I'm gonna create does have the scary guys. It definitely has the scary guys I gotta watch out for. Ungrow soil, huh? I know there's a crystal quest, so I'll start gathering these up. Also, Stab, but what are your classes? What are you guys playing? Listen, I think my favorite aesthetic-wise is the Warlock. I think that's what they're called in Destiny 2. But like, I never played them because everybody else who I ever played with was like all Warlocks and like a couple Hunters. The Hunters I like didn't care about at all. But I ended up always playing Titan because I really enjoy their double jump. I found their hover jump to be like my favorite, even though their armor's kind of like dumb looking. Yeah, I think if I could have picked anything, it would have probably been the Warlock. You play Hunter exclusively, bro? Come on, you know me. Well, let's be real. You know what? That kind of does make sense. I mean, I don't know, because it's like they're not that different, you know? They're not all that different. But I suppose you would be playing that one, wouldn't you? Cool cloaks, hoods, turns invisible. Yeah, what am I saying? What am I saying? Of course you're playing that, dude. But what about your brother and your friend? Are you just like a full team of 3? Like a Titan, Warlock, and a Hunter? Let's see. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit down and test it later, but it should be good. I think I'm playing Peak later today off stream. You're just gonna get some practice in. I love that the mountain changes every day. It's such a brilliant way to make that game replayable. Yo, I got a scum-covered bags. What the hell? Okay. So this might be like a grief where it fills my bag with like garbage dog shit that I don't care about, but not bad, not bad. I got an ungrown soil sample. What do I do with this? Where is it? Where's my soil? I have like loose dirt in my backpack right now. Hold on. Where'd it go? Where's the soil? Okay, whatever. The dirt's in here somewhere. Honestly, this is like trying to find real dirt in your real pocket. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Hunter and Destiny 1 was brilliant. I feel like Hunter and Warlock were probably the most popular classes. Just for, you know, the whole vibe. People are going off of vibes. If you were like, if you were a human male warrior in any video game, you would pick the Titan. If you were a rogue, try-hard, undead PvPer, you would play the Hunter. And if you were like a Warlock main, you'd just play Warlock, you know what I'm saying? The branding is right there. Ungro slime sample. I kind of feel like I should just like go up to the top. I feel like I should just go up here, grab all these quests, because all this random shit is like random drops off of dudes. Oh, these Ungro pelts too. You know, I forgot to go get the bar. I forgot what they were called. There's like chasing Amy. There's like a big robotic gorilla in there that I need to like restart. And I completely forgot to get the thing for it. You only play Destiny 1 as a hunter? We got a bunch of hunter mains in the chat. This is crazy. I could not have imagined all of you would have picked hunter. Mithril casing. Oh my god, Cabriel. Look at this. Of course he knows. Fucking handler Cabriel back at it again. Your brother's a Titan or Warlock, and your friend is a Warlock. Okay, nice. I like the fact that you guys have like a full, like fleshed out, rounded out team. And also, dude, the Titan's abilities are so nice. The fact that I could throw down like a shield for the boys. I think their shields or their ammo could like recharge if you stepped inside of it. I think that was a perk. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, the Titan's abilities vibe with me the most, I think. I just would have preferred to have a different character look. All the class armors for Titans are always kind of busted by comparison. They changed a lot in the game. What's up, Reggie? What the fuck is this? Red face, droopy eyes. Oh, it's a YouTube emote. We're getting a YouTube chatter. Thank you, Reggie. By the way, Reggie, have you been playing more of that, the playtest on Misery? I'm still really bummed out that we didn't get to play together. It's also, I wish you had been there because you would have taught us how to make iron. I can't believe we went the entire fucking 10 days without making any progress. They changed a lot in the new class, in the game. Okay, I gotta say, I forget what the newest expansion was. I think another one just dropped a couple days ago. So like, the one before that was supposed to wrap everything up. The Destiny 2 Endwalker kind of experience. Where they like changed fucking everything. They gave classes a bunch of stuff. I heard from even people who were like falling out of the game that the class balance and all the stuff that they did in that final hurrah was so good. New super stats got completely changed, so tons of new builds. Been having a blast. It's like the hit the reset button. Yes, I don't know. Let me know how the new expansion goes, or maybe that's what you're talking about. Because I could have sworn people were saying that about the previous one. Titan is actually really good for support. Yes, it's gonna be easy. He's like a tank, kind of. You know, like actually kind of a tank. I kind of like playing those classes. I think I would love to be somebody who's really good at like a carry, you know what I'm saying, like a crazy DPS, like winning it for the team, but I'm just not that good. I just don't have it in me. My brain is too slow these days. But I absolutely love, I think, like utility classes, like the Shaman, the Druid, Paladin, things that like are pretty good on their own, but excel when they have like a team that they can be like protecting or buffing or supporting in some, like letting them do the job while I do mine, you know? Is Reggie avoiding us watching on YouTube? Yeah, he's quarantined. Reggie's quarantined, he's making a video. He's being a responsible young man. I honestly have been super irresponsible. I've been so fucking dead tired the last like month. I don't know what's going on. I don't even feel like I'm staying up too late. Just something's happening in my brain, and I've like I need to just, I've basically been needing to draw a thumbnail and I don't want to. I really don't want to. I've been avoiding it. I need to be editing. Oh god, yeah. I need to get back into the swing of it. What? Oh. Stopped there. Final Shape was, okay, Final Shape, thank you. That was the expansion I was thinking of. We just completed the campaign yesterday. You needed a Balkan. What do you mean you needed a Balkan? Oh, yeah. I literally needed a Balkan to like guide me through the post-apocalyptic experience. I was missing the expert opinion. That's what I do for our fire team. I'm gonna do it all and do tons of damage, but don't help anyone else. Yes, that's what I mean. Like, I'm just not that guy. I'm not the rogue. That's not how I play. I'm the guy that helps you do your job. I'm kind of fine with that. I'm down with that shit. Let's see here. Blood Petal Sprout. I think we need these for a quest, so I'm just gonna grab it. I think we need these. I'm gonna keep going up here. I'm gonna grab all these quests. Do I have enough space? I have like a room for 8. I could probably drop some of these as well. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Some green gems. Let's do super sticky tar. I could also... I don't know if killing these guys... There's a quest up here for them, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. I'm gonna go grab them all. I'm not gonna get distracted. I'm getting it twisted right now. Ooh, what's this? I see a node. What's it? Oh, it's mithril. Kinda, it's not really important. You were playing with your brother yesterday, and at the end of the missions, it shows your contributions. You had like 50 kills. You had over 400. Okay, that doesn't seem fair. There should not be that much of a discrepancy between classes. That's crazy. Maybe that's just like a skill diff. Is your brother older or younger than you? Oh my god, signs of life. Signs of a shaman. Another 57 shaman? What's up, Fig Baker? It feels kind of like a slur. I'm not going to say that again. Also, I realized I have a disease, and I have a disease cleansing totem. I should be just popping that down. Oh, I can just remove diseases too. What am I doing? Older and dumber, way less handsome too, just saying. Listen, we respect honesty on the Big Lunch channel, okay? Sometimes the truth hurts. At least he's bigger. At least he's older. He's got that on you. He's gonna die first, which is a blessing these days. Chasing Amy. Oh god, I wish I had a mithril casing. Actually, hold on. Can I make one? I'm an engineer. I can make one! Oh, I don't have my stuff with me. I don't have my blacksmith hammer or my arc-like spanner. But I have mithril at the base. I can totally make myself my own mithril casing. That's huge. Okay. I don't know if these are too low for me now because they're not showing up. The question marks are gone. But at the very least, I'll pick them up. Beware of pterodactyls. Okay, let's do them. I'm just better in every way. There's no there's no way around it. Yeah, you sound like a good brother, dude. Alright, let's pick these up. Let's pick these up. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Destiny 2 is really fun. I wonder if being bought out by Sony's what fucked them over. It is really curious. Like, why did this happen the way it did? It's just such a good game plagued by bad systems. Let's go this way. You know, figuring out what to play? Gabriel, there's so many good games to play. Honestly, I have a fucking list. I'll also say this too, dude. Something I've been starting to do, I've collected a list of these games I'm going to be playing over time. There are so many good, like, free ones on Steam. It's surprising. Even if it's not, like, a game you can invest yourself into, there's, like, so many cool little, like, couple hour long experiences just to, like, expand your repertoire. You know? But also, Game Pass has got a lot of good-ass stuff on it right now. Like, Strider yesterday recommended me this game called The Altars. I would say, go check out a trailer for that if you aren't familiar. Because it's on Game Pass. It seems like it's a cool story game about cloning yourself and, like, trying to survive on a planet. Also, Clear Obscure is on there as well. I'm absolutely playing that very soon. Because I want to make sure I get to it before it goes off of Game Pass. If you're not looking for a story game, I'm sure there's something. The game needs better devs and new people in charge of monetization. I mean, the thing is, it must be working, right? Like, unless maybe this is just an example of, like, the dumb people failing upwards, where it's like, how are they continuing this way? I'll get rid of this. How are they allowed to continue doing these, like, shitty practices if it's not making them money? All I hear is that the game is, like, slowly dying, but I'm like, well, it must be doing alright if they're still going. Yeah, Anthem seemed kind of cool, but they also fucked that one up. I'll sell this. Another scum-covered bag. Get rid of the malt. Finger 10, stamina 6, spirits. Is that better than what I got? Oh, I'm using one of my old rings. Hold on. Oh. That's like literally just better than my blue ring. By like 2 spirit. Okay. Hell yeah. Alright. I can sell this for some silver, not bad. Smooth stone chip, let's make some space. This is a zone that fills you up, okay? This is a zone that fills you the fuck up. Keep it going, seems like it's okay. Green power crystals. Unused scraping vial. Yeah, and Borderlands is not the same thing, because I think that the tone plays so much into it. You need that powerful tone. That's what I like about Destiny. It kind of started going into like a goofy storytelling a little bit. They were taking like this sort of WoW tack, where it could have been serious and cool, but then they got a little goofy. But on the whole, I think it's really cool. Just the whole vibe. Oh, what's up? What level are you? You're 52? Okay. We have all the blue power crystals we need. Let's get the questing. Big crits. I say we do a... Oh, okay. You just disarmed me. I guess I'll just go to lightning then. Yeah, I say we clear out like a round of quests in Ungaro, and then we can see if anyone wants to do like another BRD or something. Yesterday's BRD was wildly successful. We got like a level and a half there. You're still waiting on them to fix Monster Hunter Wilds? Are you having technical issues? Because I know people are saying that it's still as bad as ever. But now, to be fair, like, I've never really had an issue with it. Very luckily. I'm just surprised it's still in the state it currently is. It's been almost, I guess, maybe like 5-ish months, 4-ish months, perhaps, since it came out. Maybe that's not enough time, but it's like, this seems to be something very deeply coded within their structure if they can't have fixed it by now. You know what I mean? The old PC ran it fine, but the new one has real issues? How is that even possible? How is it even fucking possible that like the new PC has problems? I mean, I got the 4090, I got a decent setup. Yeah, mine's okay. I mean, that's still really frustrating, just like across the board. Disease, yeah, get rid of that. I love having disease and poison cleanse. But yeah, I mean, I've been getting the itch too, dude. Like, okay, Gabriel, you know what, I forgot to say this. So, during the summer Steam sale, I did end up getting, Rise and Sunbreak, because eventually I know I'm gonna play it. I kind of got my itch back into beating the remaining monsters I have in World that I'm currently doing. But when I went to go buy Rise and Sunbreak, I was checking the reviews, because I always check the reviews, even if I have like a notion I'm going to get it anyways. You were literally at the top. It says like, your friend has reviewed this, and it was a review that you put on that game, I think like 5 years ago or something. It was a while ago. Because you were saying how it was like a buggy mess, and you really needed to fix this shit. It was not like optimized for PC, and I just laughed so hard. Like history is repeating itself all over again. Yeah. Threadripper? Okay, I have no idea what that is. That sounds crazy. That's like some Cyberpunk 2077 shit right there. Monster Hunter World pisses me off. Wait, why does it piss you off? World is the good one, right? Wilds is the new one people are mad at? I mean, I think World is honestly great. Despite this endless grind, I gotta be honest. Like, taking a break from it has allowed me to actually enjoy some of the grind right now, but like, I think it's still a bit much. Oh, okay, no, I see what you mean. I see it pisses you off because of how fucking annoying it gets. Okay, you and me both then. You and me both, brother. I honestly don't know how you're supposed to actually beat, like, a Rajang or a Raging Bracket. I think, honestly, Raging Brachydios is, like, actually easier than even a base level Rajang. Because while in the Guiding Lands, they popped up, the Rajangs every now and then, just like the regular ones. And I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna train against this guy, because I know I can only cart twice in the real mode, when I actually have to go up against him with, like, my true rematch. It took me 4 carts to kill him. And that's after I've gotten better. I feel like after coming back to the game, I've improved significantly. But I'm like... When they go crazy mode, you can't attack them in the front because their arms you'll bounce off of their arms. You're supposed to attack the tail, but it gives you no time to ever attack the tail. I'm just like, this is so annoying. It's just really fucking stupid. Rules are great. Yeah, skill issue, get good. Yeah, no way. I'm sorry. There's a certain amount of getting good, but like it's kind of like Dark Souls. They give you a bunch of weapons that you get to use, right? It's like, oh, you know, master your own weapon. Play the game the way you want to play it. But then when you fight the like real endgame bosses, you cannot use a slow weapon. It's like, hey, you want to get a single hit off on the DLC Shadow of the Erdtree final boss? You have to use some like really quick shit, or you have to be like an Ong Ball, no-hit speedrunner type gamer. It's like, how the fuck are you supposed to hit a Rajang with like a slow weapon? Glaive isn't even that slow, but there's so much end lag on the attacks. Man. Mind's Eye is great. Does Mind's Eye actually stop you from bouncing off of the Rajang's arms? Because if that's the case, then we're absolutely bringing Mind's Eye to the Rajang fight. I will say this though, I think a lot of my frustrations have been because I have not had a proper build, of course. I literally just like entered the end game and had not done any of the grinding, so of course I got my ass kicked. I think my major concern, or I guess criticism, it's not that it's so insanely hard, which it kind of is. It does feel like there was a huge spike in difficulty from what we were doing to what they expect us to do now. But that it takes so fucking long to actually build up the set that you need to do to properly handle these monsters. Like what they kind of expect you to do. I'm like, brother, if you want me to get like the right gems, you need to make them a little bit more deterministic. It's a little too random. Because when I get bored of guiding lanes, I switch over to like the Lightning Thunder Falls or whatever. It's like the Zenogre event where you get two specific endgame ones. Like you get two guaranteed endgame decos and they're random. I'm like, the randomization in this game and the grind is too much for me. Well, I don't know if it's like, I don't know if they're considered the same thing. The arms bouncing off as like a hard part, or if it's just like a special thing that Furious Rajang has. You know, and I've honestly, I'm like, brother, give me the Monster Hunter Wilds combat and my ability to counter, like offset attack and block. Give me that combat and put me up against the Rajang. I would beat his fucking ass. I swear to Christ. Give me the new abilities and send me back in the history and let me fight Rajang. It's over. Donkey Kong is going down. I feel like I'm held back right now. But I did do this. For Raging Bracky, I went back, found a way to, and that's another thing, I have to look at Light It Up Dan. Shout out to Light It Up Dan on YouTube. That guy has been my go-to to find, like, where do I get my fucking decos? How do I get this? What am I supposed to do in this moment? I have to do so much research, and I'm fine. I'm fine with some research for a game, okay? But, like, there is too much always to have to research. There would have been no way for me to naturally find the best deco form. Like, well, what is the way for me to get my lifesteal augment, you know? That there are multiple tiers of the lifesteal augment. I don't have to wait until I get the Raging Brachydios down. I can like start now, get my ice weapon to have life augment so I can have a better chance at Rajang and Brachydios, so then I can get Brachydios and then get the actual endgame weapon. It's just, it's a lot. Light It Up Dan, you've been a savior, man. Absolutely saving my ass. When there was one set of footprints on the beach, it was you carrying me, okay? Let's start this journal. Quest log is full, okay. Seed of Life, let's get rid of this. I don't care about this. But yeah, sorry, I completely went on a tangent there. I went back and got 3 blast resistance gems that I'm not really sure what I'm going to replace to slot them in. When I fight Brachydios, I'm absolutely having my blast resistance maxed out. That was something I had not done yet. You'll kick that Donkey Kong right as Conky Donk. Conky Donk sounds terrible. But yeah, man, I got that blast resistance ready. I'm gonna have, I don't know what I'm gonna have from the Rajang, honestly. The Rajang is just a get good moment, but this Mind's Eye. If I can find Mind's Eye, I don't know if I have the gems for it. But if I do, that might be the solution I've been looking for, because like when he goes angry mode, I literally just have to dodge him. I just have to dodge him, that's the best I can hope to do. Exactly, Stab. You gotta change your whole build, get a whole new setup to fight some monsters in World, and it's like, that's, yeah, I mean, I'm fine with having to make some changes. But getting a whole new set in that game is insanely grindy. And when you are already having to grind to kill a monster, and you realize like, oh shit, I have to re-grind in order to kill this other monster, it's like, you gotta make that process a little less crazy, alright? And I'm kind of glad they did. I think they went a little overboard in the wrong direction for Monster Hunter Wilds. But I do like how the end game is just hunt these monsters, here's the loot that you're gonna get, there you go. You can pick and choose, it doesn't really matter. The RNG is in which investigations am I gonna find. Like, it's not nearly as bad, it doesn't feel half as bad, I don't know why. And the combat's just more fun, I think. But yeah, I don't prefer having to switch up what weapon I'm using just because it's no longer like optimal, you know? I, however, I very much am jealous of, I've been playing online with some people, just like randoms to make it quicker. It's not always quicker, by the way. Playing with randoms, sometimes they just cart and waste your entire time. But when I see a heavy bowgun user just literally stand there, automatically blocking attacks that have like destroyed me because of their like setup, I'm like, dude, this is insane. Like here I am having to jump around, dodge for my fucking life, and this guy's just standing there, holding ground, destroying with his artillery, taking no damage. It seems kind of busted. Yo, what's up, Strider? I'm doing just fine. We're almost level 58. If I can keep with this train of 1 level a day, we will hit 60 in a couple days. Okay, let's get this green. But yeah, I gotta say, even with all the annoyances, the testament to how good Monster Hunter is as a genre, it's just like, I'm actually really enjoying it. To like rest my brain, I've actually just like queued up Guiding Lands and just kind of grinded it out. However, I'm not really relishing the thought of needing like 15 more levels to get to Monster Rank or Master Rank 50 or 99. Because that's the only way I can unlock level 7 lands. And the Guiding Lands, it's gonna be kind of tough. It's gonna be tough. But the fact that I can get a life augment before then is gonna be huge for us. It's gonna be so big. Like Sledge, bring it on. Kid disease immediately. No. Must have resisted. You've been out spending 850 pounds on a new fridge. Will be delivered by Monday. Can't wait. Now I'm getting old. Listen, that's kind of sick, dude. It's also nice. Look at this Venom Shroud Orb. Nature resistance offhand. Huh, it's kind of cool. I kind of love that. It's like you are going to be using a fridge for a very long time. So it's like an important investment you got to make, you know? Like just the other day. Okay, I haven't made this short yet. But I have no idea what the fuck happened. But I went to bed and my bed sheet was fine. Like the fitted sheet that goes over the actual mattress. I woke up and just like straight down the middle was this huge rip. It was literally like something fucking ripped it from the inside and escaped over the nighttime, okay? I woke up and I'm like, what the hell happened? What the hell happened here? I had that bed sheet for like 3 years. I got it when I moved up here. Maybe 4 years now, it's been a while. But I was kind of excited to go to the store and get like a new one, because it's like, hey, you know, new bed sheet. It's like sitting in a really old fucking, it's like an old person mentality. To get excited about like basic necessities. But I did the wrong thing and I bought the cheapest one and it looks like a hospital bed now. It doesn't look good. I might have to actually go back and spend more money to get a decent one, because this one just, it looks depressing to gaze upon it. I currently have the old like thin sheets, like the bed sheet, just like over top, so I don't have to see it. But yeah, man, I have no idea, dude. This thing was literally like fucking, it was cloven from like head to groin. I have no idea what happened, but it wasn't good. You spent $150 on books today. Okay, so Strider, did you buy more like manga? Are you going hard on the manga now? What's happening here? Or graphic novels, as we should call them. For winter, if you get a brushed cotton one, dude, it's so comfy warm. The one I had before this was a flannel one. It was a flannel cloth because like it does get kind of cold up here, you know? And it was pretty sturdy. I've never had a bedsheet rip like this before. It was, once again, like 30 bucks from Target, so maybe it wasn't the highest quality. But man, I guess I sleep hard. You got more Junji Ito. Holy shit. I mean, do you enjoy owning the books? I know some people like having the physical things. When it comes to books, I do too. I just kind of don't like having objects in my house. Because I feel like eventually I will be like done with them and they're gonna just sit there. And I'm gonna be like, oh God, what am I gonna do with this thing? There are very few books that I actually just keep. For instance, there's one book series that I like got rid of and then rebought. I might have gotten rid of it again, I can't remember. But it was called The Black Company. It's like kind of a low fantasy book. Big fan of it. Big fan of it. Yeah, even though you bought physical ones, it's just a license. They can come in. They're gonna take them. You look collecting books, the only story I read online is Berserk. Then that sounds like a good investment, man. Especially Junji Ito. That's like just good for art reference, you know? Because I know you said you got back into drawing too. Frankly, that's the problem. I set myself up with too high of an expectation when it comes to my drawings. I want them to be really good, but I'm not really that good. So like when I really need to like lean the fuck in when I draw a thumbnail for a YouTube channel. Because right now they've been okay. They've been whatever. But I want something that's like the dream and the goal. Years down the line after I've done this for a while. Is like just looking at these Berserk references, like really good mangas, you know? Manga art. I basically want non-anime manga art as like the style of the channel. Because I'm not like an anime guy. But I do love black and white art. Super detailed, like cross-hatching. The way that the values work so starkly against each other. I'm such a huge fan of that. And I feel like some of the most common examples today are from manga. It just takes a long time. It takes a long time to do art like that. And whenever I can like see down the barrel of a long, demanding process, I get so discouraged. I get so discouraged. But we must overcome. We must strive to be better. If for no other reason but for ourselves. Also so that our abilities don't like completely atrophy now that I'm no longer a board artist, you know? It's strange how vibey this is. Like, I'm like half paying attention to the game. And this is hardcore. This is why I like how I've set up my shaman. I just don't have to worry about dying. Because I've out-leveled most of the zones. Kind of taking the warrior tack of only fighting green mobs. Though it does take a little bit longer, I think. Or maybe it's actually, it's probably comparable when you really think about the downtime. I don't drink that much. I can like basically chug through an entire zone before I have to sit again. Okay, once we're done here, we can get more crystals. We can go inside of the cave, I suppose. Is there a bank in Tenaris? I forget. I don't think there is. I think I'm mistaken. I know there's an auction house, but probably not a bank. My hearth is towards Orgrimmar. So I suppose before I leave here, I should just get that done. I'll like go back, get the mithril casing. Or maybe I just skip it. Maybe I could just skip that quest. You know what? Fuck that, yeah. I don't need every quest done here. I can kind of pick and choose. Oh, excuse me. Also, happy Saturday, folks. I kind of forget what day it is half the time. But it is a nice, cloudy Saturday. cloudy summer Saturday here up in Seattle. We've had some very nice sunny weather, but I'm a fan of difference. I enjoy it when it changes every so often. Like, we've been having a pretty dry, pretty hot summer. Getting some of the rain is very helpful. Like, getting some difference here. Like, when it's wintertime and it's just cloudy and rainy, dude, those sunny days, those very few sunny days, dude. Honestly, nothing is better than a cold day out in the sun. It just feels so crisp and nice, but you can still got the energy to do shit. Cold temperature plus sun is like salt and vinegar, you know? Competing flavors that balance things out so perfectly. Talks about fridges, sheets, and weather. Yeah, we're getting sold. That's what I mean, dude. Zana, also welcome. I will never ascribe to the idea that talking about weather is boring. I fucking love weather, dude. I love talking about the weather. Imagine thinking the thing that literally affects everyone anywhere is boring. Like, do you not care about the moon either? Do you have nothing to say about the tides? The changing of the leaves, The food growing, ready to harvest? You have lost your connection to the planet, my brother. Step into the ocean. And remember. It is a good icebreaker because everyone's affected by it. Yeah, listen, I will not really... If you use the conversation of weather as an icebreaker, then I feel like, yeah, people can understand what you're doing and no one really cares. But if you talk with earnestness, like, holy shit, it's raining. Have you seen this thunderstorm outside? How cool is this? Look at the clouds, they're beautiful. You gotta come in at it with the right energy, you know? Also, as someone who enjoys hiking, the weather is very important. Like, being on top of what's it gonna be like out there? Because it might be sunny over here. When you get up to the top of the mountain, it might be fucking cloudy and crazy, you know? It's like a basic survival thing. I mean, in Finland, we don't need, we need icebreakers because we don't have small talk. That, you know, I mean, listen, everybody I think could use an icebreaker every now and then. Would you say that people are more standoffish in Finland? I know that, like, Nordic countries have this stereotype about them. Humorless Germans, you know, that kind of a thing. Because I feel like that's true for a lot of places. Like, Washington has a stereotype known as a Seattle freeze, where it's like no one's gonna be friendly or talk to you. And to a certain extent, that's true. But I feel like that has more to do with the weather than anything else. I think clouds do affect people's emotions. But also, I think that's like, who is not insulated, you know? I feel like most people outside of like the South are standoffish. Oh, we're getting a lot of weirdo armor. It's kind of cool. I mean, Gabriel, I fucking love Seattle. Or Washington, I should say. Seattle's okay. It's a big city, not a huge fan of big cities, but as far as cities go, it's pretty nice. But yeah, like, I've kind of just started to try to make small talk to people. Like, for instance, I was treating myself to a, Chipotle burrito the other day when I got groceries. And I just started talking with the guy. And it wasn't bad. There's this Instagram channel, YouTube channel, I forget which one, of a guy, it's called, like, it's something related to extrovert, whatever. It's basically a guy who just goes around recording himself being extroverted to strangers. And not like a weird way. He's just like complimentary and like strikes up a conversation out of the blue, and then he kind of just talks to them for a second. Like, he'll be passing by somebody in a grocery store, see them have like a specific thing in their cart, make a joke about it, and they kind of just like laugh for a second and he moves on. And I'm like, and it's honestly really wholesome, the way that he's doing this. He's like breaking through this like modern concept of like, you just can't interact with people because it's like bad to do. as long as you're like approaching them with like good intentions and like in good faith. It's honestly like, you know what? I think we could all use a little bit more of that. I think we could all just talk to strangers in like a fun, meaningless way. You know, let's connect again. It doesn't always work. It doesn't always work. You kind of have to be on top of it because you're the one who starts it off, you know? But it's kind of nice, you know? Okay, so in Finland they do for sure. Standing in a bus stop looks like they have 10-unit distance to each other. I mean, yeah. Standing too close is a problem. Standing too far away, it also kind of gives off a message. Don't come to Seattle. Nobody will talk to you. Me packing my bags. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Yeah, listen, there are people who enjoy that, and a lot of those people live here. Get rid of this poison. What are you doing? There's something nice that you could just like walk around with your headphones in, buy your fucking bread at the store, and then bounce, you know? I've always been a fan of the self-checkout lane. But there's a little too much of it in my world, I think. A little too much isolation. Finland social distancing because of COVID? No, because we hate everyone. Yeah, you guys were primed and ready to go. It's like when COVID hit and everyone's like, oh my god, we have to stay inside. We can't go out. We have to stay away from people. There's like no talking, no frivolous conversations. I'm like, brother, this is kind of awesome. This is cool as fuck right now. Like this. Fuck that. The fact that I got to just like work from home and not have to like go outside at all was kind of sick. Although I was going through like an absolute terrible mental experience at that time too. But that's sort of, that was a personal issue. The world as it was standing outside of people suffering, I'm like, this is kind of nice not having to leave. I get to just kind of vibe out. People get the groceries, they leave. Yeah. Outside of the absolute man-made horror that we had there, it was still pretty nice. Ooh, Dimitrodons, I forgot about these guys. As bad as COVID was for people getting ill and stuff, being a key worker and driving to work and not seeing any cars is so peaceful. Yes. Like, seeing that the water cleared up so quickly in these like harbor cities, the sky cleared up, pollution, like how quickly everything was recovering just from like a month of things shutting down. I'm like, wow. It gave me like a little bit of hope. I'm like, maybe things can recover after we're gone, you know? And the lack of traffic was really nice too. Also, that's when Final Fantasy VII Remake came out. I was so excited about that. Even as much as I have my misgivings about the game, that was kind of like a nice time for it to pop out. Animal Crossing 2. We all know the stories. Animal Crossing was like the best game to pop out for that first couple weeks there. Me and a couple of other people, that was back when I was working at the studio. Or I should say in the studio, we all moved out at that point. Like, we would just play Animal Crossing together after work. It was really fun. Do I have enough crystals? I don't think I do. Okay. Okay, I can get my webbed pterodactyl skills off of these guys. I'll just kind of like duck in. They're like ringed around here. I know some people like Ungaro Crater, but I just don't like dinosaurs at all. I think dinosaurs are like the dumbest things. Maybe they just are childish in my mind, which might not be fair. That might be an unfair characterization, but in my mind, dinosaurs are like for kids. And every time they show up in a game, I'm like, all right, you couldn't come up with something yourself. You just want to throw a T-Rex in here, you know? I do kind of enjoy the shimmering flats, a leveling experience. You know what I mean? I do enjoy the idea of like a loop, just a questing loop. But I will say that this place is significantly inferior to the Shimmering Flats questing loop because of how dangerous it is. The fact that you can't just like vibe out and randomly kill monsters as you're going, because at any moment you can get jumped by a fucking T-Rex, an elite T-Rex that's gonna fear you to death. Yeah, it's not as good, not by a long shot. I have not seen any new Jurassic Park movie. I'm such a hater, dude. I got that fucking hater dog in me, man. I could not stand when they made like the new ones with Chris Pratt. I'm like, we don't need this. The first Jurassic Park movie was an actual certified classic. Who could have thought that you could make a serious for adults dinosaur movie? And they did it. I know it's after a book. Don't get me. I know all about that. But to make it into a movie with practical effects combined with CG, it was a masterpiece, right? But now they're like, let's just make them into popcorn Godzilla style movies. I'm like, oh god, I don't. Also, Chris Pratt is like a red flag for me. Anytime he pops into a movie, I'm like, okay, this movie doesn't give a shit. This movie no longer cares about being good. Preach. Oh, we got a fan. Yep, that's what's up, Sana. I mean, if I could decide, there would be no dinosaurs in my D&D games, but my players like those. Exactly, like, does Dungeons and Dragons really need dinosaurs? Does it really need dinosaurs? We have a world where a dude literally can enslave a, with like the crown of Karsus. He can take over an illithid giga brain. We get like vampires, we got dragons. In a world with dragons, why do you need dinosaurs? Why? The Tarrasque I'm willing to accept because that's kind of like a... They've done a little twister to that one, okay? They got it twisted with the Tarrasque, that's fine. It's like super regenerative, kind of dinosaur-like, but adjacent enough that it's still cool. You don't need dinosaurs in this game, brother. It has Scarlett Johansson in it? Okay, I mean, you're fair. Gabriel, fair. DPS heals Sunken Temple? I can do that. One sec, let me see the level range for ST. I'm going to see if it actually makes sense for me to go there at this point. It might be a little too low level for me. Temple level range. It's 50 and 56. So I think I would still get experience. Let's see what the final boss is. What are the bosses? I'm looking at the bosses, but they have their drops and not the fucking Sunken Temple. Hold on. Open up Wildhead. Holy Christ, you're taking forever. NPCs. They're like little 50s. Shade of Aranicus is 55. Yeah. Yeah, I'll come. I could do that. Staying on top of it. Also, I love this drum and bass. The video that's playing in the background while it come is like playing is a... What's it called? Oh my god. Pod racing. It's pod racing. It's the fucking N64 pod racer video game. I can heal. Where'd this guy come from? For some odd reason, dinosaurs are a part of the fantasy trope, just as damn sellers. Who's alright with this? Okay. I mean, listen, if that were true, then I think we would see them in every fantasy. Kind of like, listen, when I think fantasy, I think dragons, unicorns, trolls, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say that dinosaurs are part of like the genuine fantasy canon. I think they're a part of certain canons. Like, you don't see dinosaurs in Lord of the Rings, you know what I mean? They're not flying on top of pterodactyls, they're flying on top of, like, shadow beasts. And don't get me with the eagles or dinosaurs, okay? I know birds are descendants of dinosaurs, but those are way different. Birds are way cooler than dinosaurs. The dragons need to eat too. What do you mean? What does that have to do with it, dude? I will say though, that damn sellers, I'm absolutely in for, okay? Let's actually clear some air here. Are you against the damn seller archetype? Because I'm a big fan of the damn sellers, okay? Let's also be careful here. These guys can pump out damage, so I don't want to die. Let's do this. Okay, yeah, we're good. That was a little scary. You said about why dinosaurs would be in D&D. Okay, so dragons need to eat dinosaurs. You know what? In that very specific context, I think I'm actually okay with this. If dinosaurs exist purely to be food for cooler monsters, it's like, sure. They can't always raid a village, okay? Humans don't reproduce that fast. But one dinosaur, I feel like you could probably fill up on a dinosaur pretty quickly. Wagwan, Slime, Lunch Totem, Clyde Drexler. I think this is looking at a pretty solid ST group. I will say that the final boss is 55 if we fight the Shade, and that might be a little scary because he's going to come right after me. If we can get a second tank, I'll be a lot more comfortable with this. Okay, we'll use this. Got a free spell. No, no, no. Damn cellars and killing rats hits every time. Okay, that's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know what it is. Going into the cellar, going into like a graveyard, killing rats, killing skeletons and zombies with like a paladin mace. You know what I mean? Purging like the base level monsters. Like I don't really care about goblins. I will say this. But I love killing the rats. I don't know why. Starting out in Elwyn and killing the wolves outside of the Northshire Abbey, it just hits. I'm a simple man, what can I say? It just hits. And also spooky cellars, dude. I love it when fantasy always like has a little bit of an edge of horror attached to it, you know? Just give me like a little bit of that edge. I don't like bright, colorful fantasies quite as much as I do like spooky fantasies. Like, let's have these adventurers with their plate armor and magic spells go into a decrepit mansion. An ancient manor, long abandoned. What is going on in here? What is the mystery? What do these magical, powerful soldiers and like adventurers have to be afraid of? Let's find out, you know? What scares a wizard? That is intriguing to me. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we turn around. Speaking of dinosaurs. I've not played a Plague Tale. I was always wondering if it was like a good game or if it was just like a Oscar bait, as they like to call it. Is it just like one of those like sad, serious games that's not really that good? Or is it actually as good as people say? There's a sequel coming out, so maybe it is good. Let's make some room in our inventory. Also, I honestly can't tell which one's better. This one has more int, mine has more int and more spirit. This one's gotten stamina on it. Frankly, being out in the world... Oh, it's way less armor though, who knows? Who knows? I'll keep it for now. Bruiseweed. Editing over now, we got a full group. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is a kind of a scary dungeon, and I feel like there's actually a decent chance we die in here. Just because this is like a group of randoms, it's a pug. The final boss has that aggro drop, where he like basically is going to banish the tank, and whoever has second aggro is gonna be hit. If it's me, that's gonna be bad. If it's somebody else and I can't heal them up fast enough, that's also gonna be bad. So... kind of have to be on our toes. And that's if we make it there, because there's a lot of stuff that can happen along the way. Heart of the Wild, Living Essence, I don't care. We're not really here to make money. We're not here to make friends, we're here to win. Yeah, Strider, if I die on this character, it's a hardcore character, and this character's just dead. This character no longer can be played on this server. I can just ship him over to the classic realm, where it's like the same game, but not hardcore. And I plan to do that. Even if I get to 60, I'm going to move him over because that other server is going to continue on to the other expansions. This one will not. But it would be nice to actually get one character to 60. This is as far as I've come. One more step and it'll be the furthest I've ever been away from home. Okay, so I need to get to the other continent. I gotta go down. I gotta get onto the Zeppelin. And we can go to Gromgol Strangleborn Vale. Okay, yes. I haven't completed it, but the bit I had, I enjoyed it. Now, I think Plague's Tale might be on Game Pass as well. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love Warcraft, okay? I fucking love Warcraft. But there are so many things to play. I really don't want to get bogged down constantly doing hardcore. TBC comes out in like half a year, so it's like, okay, by then we might get around to it. But I'm not gonna lie, I am enjoying myself right now. The Shaman just feels good to play. Because for instance, Silksong should be coming out this year. The sequel, the long-awaited sequel to Hollow Knight. And I'm like, I haven't played Hollow Knight in like 8 years. I feel like that'd be fun to retry. In like preparation for it. Also, Expedition 33, as I said, The Altars. As it was recommended, it looks really fun. I also have a ton of backlog games that I bought. Finishing out Monster Hunter World 2, like we gotta get there, dude. We got so much to take care of. Okay, Gromgol, I think. Is this one? Yes, it is. Called it. Hello, Shaman. Human Priest, what the hell? How do you have that? How do you have... Oh, Shadow Guard, what is this? He's an actual priest with some spell I've never heard before. Shadow damage to attacker? Is this a shadow talent that I'm not familiar with? I'm trying to find new horror games to play, but oh my god, it's all just find items to escape this house or predictable jump scares. Yeah, horror has now become like a slop genre where it's like, hey, play this like 15-minute game that was made with a bunch of Unreal assets, and it's about like being chased by a child toy inside of a house. And listen, even still, there are some good ones inside of that genre, but they're not what I'm looking for. Like, honestly, another thing I really want to play, I'm probably going to save these for October, because there's like at least 3 or 4 scary games I want to play big time. Like, one, I want to play Soma. I've heard it's good. That one seems more like a psychological thriller, which is like my bag big time. I also want to play the Dead Space remake, the one that's like on Game Pass, as it were. And because I've never played Dead Space, and I hear it's great. It seems like a really fun game and also scary. I think there's also one more that I've forgotten about. It's on my list somewhere. But yeah, dude, there are some really good scary games out there. I assume you've played a bunch of them, though, Strider. I imagine you have, if you're looking for new ones. I've heard good things about The Bunker, like Amnesia The Bunker. Also, there's this game, I think, that comes out this month, the Total Chaos. We played that demo a little while ago that I was actually really impressed by. I think it comes out at the end of July, so that might be something we'll have to look at, too. Speaking of looking into something, let's see what else we got here. Okay, while we wait for this thing to actually take us there, I gotta pee and run. Hopefully this thing does not... Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. I definitely don't want to accidentally take this one back. I'm gonna get to Gromgol and I'll fly and then I'll go pee. Yeah, I feel pretty confident. This 56 Troll Hunter, 56 Rogue. The DPS is looking good. Plus, this guy... He's like, I think, the proper level. Being higher would be nice. Wait a second. He's a fire mage. Okay, we're cooked. I thought he was a frost mage. I'm like, this guy will be very useful if we need to control a situation that goes south. But he's fire mage, so we can't rely on him that way. We just have to rely on our own dummies. I'm going to put up both target dummies. I'll get these up here. Oh, it's running in Gromgol. Yo, what is up, Cam? How you doing, my friend? I'm doing just fine. We're about to go do a scary dungeon. We're gonna absolutely hit 58 in there. We're on track. We're on track for our 1 level a day. Oh, shit. Also, yes, Strider, right, you're totally right. Silent Hill comes out like in a month or 2. I will honestly, I think, be holding out to see if it's good. Because... The first trailer I saw looked promising, but there was just something, the more that I saw about it, the gameplay looks very action-y. I've heard that they say they want to make it more action-y, which is like, kind of seems like they're going into a Resident Evil style approach. And I'm like, Resident Evil is at its worst when they're being action-oriented. It's best when it's like you going through a house being scared, like losing your fucking hand, like that reboot, Resident Evil 7. So I don't know. I'm gonna see how it goes. It looks cool. Hopefully it lands, you know? Have you played Fear and Hunger? Not really a horror game, but it's an RPG with heavy topics and messed up stuff. You've tried it? I've talked to Lunch about it before. Yes, Strider, I forget. You were the one who tried it and kind of hated it, right? Because I think people were like saying it's really good, and I'm like, well, I don't think it was for me. Just because like it's too random. It's more frustrating than it is scary. A game that is so heavily based around flipping coins to see if you win or lose, I'm like, it's just too punishing at that point. Like, I'm down with punishing, I'm not down with some unfair bullshit. Yeah, the gameplay is just not for me either, dude. I feel you. Honestly, it's the perfect game. It's the perfect game to watch on YouTube. Watch somebody else do it. My favorite thing was the Sea Dog. The Sea Dog VA, him going through and playing it, getting all the endings, and then I can like watch the rest of the lore stuff, you know, if I want to learn about the world, which is actually quite interesting. That's my way of interfacing with that game. I'm good. BRB real quick, gotta pee. I have returned. Yeah, dude. Thanks for stopping by, Cam. The RNG is so annoying. Honestly, I can't stand RNG. Although all the games I play have some significant amount inside of them, like this game. But goddamn, dude. Okay, we're almost all here. Who's missing? Slime. Slime is a distance away. He's having to... Slime, why did you not fly down to Gromgol? Why were you up there? He definitely took the wrong Zeppelin, I know it. What a fool. Okay. Hey, Wag. Can I get some water? It might be AFK. Oh, he's here. Hell yeah. Also today, for breakfast, I made a big old thing of fucking oatmeal and put in some blueberries. It was quite good. You, want to give me some of this water? Just make it for yourself. I don't know about you guys, but it's never filling. Trying to eat healthy, eat like a bowl of oatmeal, I feel like I'm hungry already. And I only ate that like an hour ago. And I think, honestly, I think that means my blood sugar's all fucked up. I ate too many like carbs and chips and bad things. So that anytime I have like an actual good level food, a food that's supposed to like manage my blood sugar and shit, it just doesn't do it. My body's like, where are the potato chips, brother? Where's the bread? You gave us like slow oats. We can't break this down fast enough for you. I gotta start eating better, man. But oatmeal is like the easiest way to do that, dude. Oatmeal is so simple. Yeah, dude, see you later, Zana. Alright. This guy's like halfway here. I'm gonna put on my healing gear so they're not spooked. Okay, let's not die, huh? Boom. Okay. And just like that. Look at these intrepid adventurers. I feel like the game looks so much better without the UI. I wish there was a way to play this game without having menus everywhere. Like all this shit. Look at this. Look at this. It's like Excel spreadsheet and then free again. Skyrim. And then like some sort of fucking business program. Yo, I gotta help the guild. Sorry, Chance. This motherfucker. This dude literally was the farthest away, and then he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. No, he's one of the good DPS too. You leave my spreadsheets alone. Listen, I know you love them. I know you love them, Gabriel. It's just not for me. Sick, I get the DPS. I think I'm gonna keep my same gear on though. Nope. I might mod Fear and Hunger to be easy, so I can just run through the game and play for the lore. Hey, that's a great idea, actually. That's the best part about PCs. Like, if a game is dumb in a way that you don't like, but it's otherwise something you want to play, just fucking do it. Just mod that shit. Like, I had half a mind to mod World so that I can just, like, get the gems that I need. Because, like, there's not really much skill involved with that. It's just time. I had half a mind to do it, but I'm like, no, let's just actually play this raw for once. Frankly, I should mod Darkest Dungeon, because I love that game, but I find it so fucking frustrating. Hey, what is this for? And please do a roll check. Misty, and you heal. Gabriel, once again, that's something else I really want to do, but the main reason I haven't done it yet is because it's going to take like 500 gigs alone. I just have the mod on my PC. I would love to do Lore Rim. I really want to do Lore Rim so bad. I got Skyrim too. I got that one. It's on sale from GOG. Cheat terminal from Fallout, but in Fear and Hunger. Cheat terminal, huh? Oh, okay, so you can kind of just like cheat your way through. Not necessarily a mod, but you just like fix a thing if it's dumb. Where is he? Where's the priest? Down here, huh? Okay, he's gonna fly in. We got a mage. What are you talking about? Oh, a hard enemy? God mode. Yes. Shitty water? Damn, this dirty pig is a fucking asshole. Alright, yeah, I guess he just doesn't want the level 45 water, he wants the 55 water. Oh, here we go. Here we go. While we wait for this shit. Oh! Your mom likes my water, he leaves? Sick. Okay. You know what? I was saying that the hardcore community is like the nicest community, but that's kind of funny. Okay, while we're waiting for this. Let's do our classics. Let's get in here. I'm gonna move this over here so I don't miss anything. All right. Wrong. Wow, wrong was great today. Wrong was great. Holy Christ. Okay, so W is a weird one. W is a weird one here. Because if it's not going to start off with W, where else would it go? Toes? This W is going to throw me, guys. I swear to God. Also, hold on. This is so annoying. I, like, can't have both of these. Do odd U? It has a lot of values. Ooh. Can't give it, but can't take it. Ooh, am I barred? Oh. Gabriel, you're not barred, but I very well... Okay, we got another priest. They're an Ogremon. We still have some time. Okay. You're not barred, but I might not look at the chat. However, odd U is a great... like word filler. You're not wrong, but I'll say that for next time. I'll say that for next time so I'm not like cheating. But oh my God, I just looked over. That's so annoying. It can't be tower. Okay, actually I'm glad you did that wrong. O is the middle. O is locked in the middle, so it can't be tower. Also T-O-W-E-R. Yeah, this is gonna be where the W is gonna have to go for tower. So I'm not looking. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix it on my own. It's not portal. What would be this? What would have these two letters? Oh, I got it. It's throw. This is actually, that's super easy. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm super dumb. I just like literally did the thing. I just did the thing where I knew where the letter was and I put it in the wrong spot. But we do know that R-O-W. We've already known this, that we learned nothing new here. That's so stupid. Fuck it, we're doing audio. Let's get this in here. That's such a good idea. Okay, D. So D or drow? Is this a D&D themed one? It's drows. It's a multiplication of drows here. Checking real quick. Okay, we're good. I'm just checking. They're not here yet. So it's not drown. I'm seeing this because there's the end is gone. The D also does not go here, or it's not in either one of these. So R is either the beginning here or at the end. It's not thorn because that didn't have a W. It can't be frown either. R. You know, I think this is a moment where we bring up the word pad. Hold on. Let's move this wooden capture down here. Window capture. What the hell? Does it not work with WoW open? Okay, I don't think it does. Wow, this is being weird. This is being super weird right now. Yeah, okay, I can't have it open like I did last time. Because I like to actually just like spell out the words. I might do this on my own end. Because the first one has to be either R. Let me lock the fuck in. I'm overcomplicating this. D-R-O-W. We know these. It's the word. It's not words. It cannot be Crowd Strider because R doesn't fit in this second one. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna use any of these letters. I'm gonna try to make something else. I'm gonna try to eliminate some further letters for us. Let's see. The only vowel we have left is O. That is super tricky. Vroom. This is really annoying. Coldy. That's not a word. There's no W. Cloud. There's no U or W, so that would be kind of a waste for us. This is actually really tough. This is a hard one. I can't think of this. Also trying to keep making sure I'm not like, they're not waiting on me while it's also distracting me. UNG. Sloop. Okay, I see the text is moving to my right where the chat is. I'm not going to look at it because I feel like you figured it out. Slew. Slog, slop. Slap. S. Hold on. Swole. Okay, hold on. So this would give us what? We know E is not there. We haven't tried out L. We know O is in the middle. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, we got this. Swole. Oh my god. How do we know? Okay, you got a 2K. We play RPGs and I didn't get it. What a sick word, dude. We got sword. Holy shit, we're playing Warcraft in the background and it took us that long to get sword. Jesus. Hold on, checking in. The dude is literally flying down from fucking... Oh my god. Hold on, look at this. They found another priest, and he got summoned up to Undercity. It's like, brother, just wait at the thing. Just wait here at the Zeppelin. It will take you to Orgrimmar. That you can also take another Zeppelin to take you to Gromgal, that you can fly up here. It's literally faster to do what I just described than to fly all the way down here. Like, oh my god. These people. Also, I can't believe we got sword. I feel really good about that. We got some time. We got some time to kill, so let's get up to the crossword. The mini crossword solving in seconds. I kind of fucked up yesterday's because I accidentally revealed one of the words. However, that word that I revealed was like some weirdo thing for like old term for a lady. It's like, I would never figure that out. Okay, so one across, see-through. It's got to be clear, right? That's an easy one. Anybody home? A-N-S-W-E. No, okay, answer. Ring. Anybody home? That's what you say to somebody when you're checking to see if somebody's fucking home. I don't know what that would be, honestly. We can get a Greek horseman. That's a Pegasus. Instantly. Salamander known for its regenerative abilities and adorable appearance. This is an axolotl. Axolotl. There you go. That's how you spell that. Texting format for short. Text. Yeah? Birthplace of Bossa Nova? No idea. Even score? That's a tie. Insect scene and Dolly's the persistence of memory. I have no idea. Directory abbreviation. DIR. Something tells me this is a weird word. What the fuck is this? A snack made with cereal and pretzels. What? This can't be right. I can't add this, right? This can't be right. Gift with many interlocking pieces. A locket. No, a... Gift with many interlocking pieces? This doesn't look like a word. These two down don't look like words, and neither does this one. So these must be wrong. Wait. Texting, where is it? Texting format for sort? It's like a message? It's like MSM, right? I think it's like MSM, what you use on your phone to text with. Pulling their arms might win you money. Slots. Denim Comics Act, it's a routine. Election loser. Democrats, every time. Holy shit. Somehow. Election loser. What is this? Let me just double check WoW again. Okay, we're still waiting. I see that you say this is one across is glass, so let's check this. Let me see if I got this word right. No, okay, it's clear. One across is clear. Airline whose name comes from the Book of Hosea. What? I mean, these two have to be right, yeah? The Pegasus and Axolotl, these must be right, so this has to be something here. This is like something airlines. I'm assuming that this is a contraction. I have no idea. Give it with interlocking pieces. Now this one's gonna be fucked. I have no idea. A party snack made with cereal and pretzels. It's Chex Mix. Okay. So we know this. We know Chex Mix is correct. So these two are wrong. SMS. Oh my god, it's SMS, not SMS or MSM. It's SMS. Okay, so that's totally right. Chex Mix. Anybody at home? That's a hello. I now see this. We're actually doing pretty good today. Checking well. Okay, checking well, we're good. Still waiting. Seven down, you think is paste? Oh, I didn't even read this one. I didn't even read this one, okay. Command that uses V. Okay, this is an EXE, it's an executable. Metroid console for short. That's the NES. Election loser. Also, election loser. This I actually don't know. Let's say insect, ant. Okay. Rio also ran. The square's a miss. Keep trying. A square's a miss. Live across is Rio. I'm assuming that's Rio. There's a square that's a miss somewhere. Okay, let's check them. This might be cheating, but I'm fine with this. The Metroid console for short. This could be wrong. Okay, that's correct. Let's see. Election loser. Okay, also ran is correct. What could it be? It's Chex Mix, right? Yeah, let's just go down. These are the bigger words. Lego set. Okay. Okay, not bad. 6 minutes ain't half bad. The first one we did was like 15. Let's see how's everyone doing here. Okay, quick check. They are in here. They are here. They're almost here. I think we have time for one more thing. Let's see, what else can we do here? The spelling bee wrangle words. Okay, let's do that. How many words can we make with 7 letters? The longer the word, the better, okay? So lab, and we could do, oh, no, docile, that has no A in it. We could do cabal. That's kind of like a very basic word. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 letters, not bad. You need minimum 4. Dial, I don't like that one as much. That's just 4 letters. Bad is too short. Coal, that's 4 letters. That's acceptable, but we could do better than this, I think. What about clay? Is there something I can do here? We can do clad. Once again, it's another 4 letters. Collab, nice. That's a good 5 letters. I like that. Not maybe because it's a contraction, they don't allow it, but I like to collab. Okay, we can do local. Local palico. Let's switch them around. You know what? Ballad, huge, big word. Illidan. Hold on. Is it one? Yeah, it's Illidan, of course. With no D or no N. My bad. Oh, they're here. Are they? They're almost here. Okay, hold on. Not quite here. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna go with the easy ones. I don't know if there's that many. Dial. Coal. Bali. Is that, will that accept? That's the name of a place. They don't take that. Load. Call. Already got dial. We got bail. Let's do bail. We're not going to bail out on our team. That's not how we do. Cali. Contraction. Okay, you know what? It's too short. Yeah, that's okay. We found 8 words. It's pretty sick. Laid. What the fuck? What's my thing bouncing off so much? That was my phone. Checking WoW. Okay, they're basically here. I don't really know what the point of that game is. Oh my god, Cadillac? Hold on. If they allow, like, proper nouns like that, that'd be huge. Cadillac. Oh god, that's such a good word! I guess proper nouns aren't allowed. Names and such. Yeah, I could have sworn that you had like 7 chances to get like a certain amount of points with like the best words, but it's like just find all the words, I guess. The spelling bee is not honestly that fun. I thought there was like a goal. Nope. Yeah, whatever, fuck it. Maybe I just don't understand the meta of that game. Okay, so he is here. Come to us on map. Whoa. I'm gonna check out Cadillac with 2 L's. We'll see if that works. Something tells me it's still not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It doesn't accept a noun in that way. This is a nature resistance. Do I have nature resistance here? I do. Yeah, we're gonna have 60 nature resistance. That ain't half bad. Nice. It's gonna be kind of fun that I get to actually DPS in here too. And I can just be backup healer as well. Okay, we got the healer. So I'm a 57 damage dealer. We got a 56 damage dealer. 54, 53. The fact that our tank is like the lowest level is kind of like not great. That's not great. Also, the fact that I'm gonna be the highest level damage dealer, hopefully I can stay beneath Kimono. Because when that aggro drops on the final boss, I don't want to be the one he's targeting. Let's bring out Big Lunch for good luck here. What's up, little cat? How are you? How are you looking? Looking really fucking good, actually. Trade them water. Oh, he's using his innervation to make water. Okay, let's go. We got stamina, we got int, we're gonna have a bunch of nature res. We're gonna be huge. Okay, actually, you know what? I don't think these stack up. This gives 40... Oh. Yeah, it didn't move up from 60. 60 is what he's giving us, so maybe they don't stack. That's kind of a shame. But still, I didn't realize hunters had this. It's kind of a cool ability. Now, do we want to be using all of our caster gear? I think we do. It's got a little less survivability. Oh, we can put our nature damage hat on. Huge. Okay. I can also downrank my spells so that I don't run out of mana. Okay, I feel pretty good about this. We're both wearing the same fucking helmet, or the shoulder armor. Get in there. I don't like how much damage Clyde is already taking, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to go all out next time and not use downrank spells to see how much I can keep up with the mage. Okay. Let's use that spell. Big crit. Okay, every 3 minutes I'm gonna absolutely clear this guy. Every 3 minutes I'm gonna get a big crit that's gonna put me out of him. But for this, let's try to be mana intelligent. Let's just use our rank 4. I was doing like back when I was more serious about the hardcore journey. I was looking at like how does an elemental shaman keep up in a raid setting, and you just like have to downrank to 4. For some reason 4 is how you like fish for your damaging procs. Yeah. Oh, okay, right there. And then when I get it, this reduces all elemental spell mana cost by 100%, so I get a free spell. So I can set up my shocks, and then I kind of fish for that free proc with a low-level lightning spell. And then when it pops off, I use my chain lightning, because chain lightning is just stronger. But it's like twice the mana. It's twice the mana of even my regular rank 8 fire lightning bolt. Okay, it's pulling a couple. Nice. Let's see how this does. There we go. Free chain lightning. Huge. Now we go back to fishing. Now we go chain lightning. I actually kind of love this. This is really fun. Yo, imagine being a fucking elemental DPS back in Classic. That's what's up. That's what's the fuck up. Okay, let's drink our mage water. We'll put that there. Something tells me DPS is kind of low for this group, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if we should be taking this long on the guys outside. Are these poisons or diseases? Okay, let's get rid of the disease. Yeah, looking at this. Let's see how much higher level the guys in the dungeon get. I mean, if we go slow, we should be just fine. The mage is getting fucking watered out. Also, this is probably like the worst dungeon for me to be doing DPS in, considering my entire base is like nature damage. And these guys have kind of like a nature resistance built into them. Oh wait, I've got Wind Fury Totem. Okay. That'll be good for the tank. Almost forgot about that. I'm just gonna stab this one. Okay, what is Wind Fury? What do I have it on? It's Shift F. Okay, Shift F. It's been a bit. There we go. Chain lightning. Blast. Oh, it happened again? Full lightning bolt? Big procs? Yeah, I love how RNG is only fun when it comes to like a build like this. Where the big numbers get to pop the fuck off. The average level in the dungeon is 52 near the start and 56 near the end. Okay, so this could be a bit spooky. This could be a little spooky, I think, with this warrior tank. So we'll see how it goes. He's also tanking in fury. Running in? Okay, go. Run. Run in then. Run in. Yeah, we'll run in after this when we're all together. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this guy. Okay, let's go. It's more important to do things together than when you think you're supposed to do them. Like, he just decided to like run mid-mob when we're like not following. Like, it's better to just stay with the team. Still combat. There we go. Yeah, this warrior does make me a little concerned. How reckless they've been being. Like, we still have somebody loading in over here. Who is it? It's the mage. Mage is drinking. Okay. Where'd you get this from? What the hell is this? Okay, I'm gonna drop that. Waiting for your totem. The warrior should now be able to start pumping with this fucking Wind Fury. Get him, boys. Wagwan is ordering a pizza. No, I'm not on Discord. Like, who is this? What? Are they like part of a team? I'm confused. Whatever. Let's keep fighting. This feels like such a scuffed group. If we have to roach out, we're gonna roach out. This is not a team I'm gonna sacrifice myself for. Okay, just stick with the warrior and the priest. I'm gonna blast this dude. I'll just kill the slave, who cares? Take this dude out. What? They're just like healing each other. It's like back and forth healing each other. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy. Stab. Silence. He wants you all to hear how much he's enjoying his pizza. Yeah, he like wants us to get on there and so he can like crunch in our ear, dude. Like, this is a group of weirdos. Okay, this is straight up a group of super weirdos. I feel like if you're playing hardcore WoW at this point in the meta, yeah, you're like weird. Ain't no way. This is not a normal person behavior, you know? Okay, let's fish. Let's start fishing. Yeah, this guy's dead. He's so fucking dead. I love being able to silence every 6 seconds. It feels great. I'm smacking cement mixer. It has been such a long time since I've had a Papa John's pizza. That used to be my go-to when I was younger. Because of the garlic dip that they added. Ooh, it was so good. And now, frankly, now that it's owned by Shaq and not that other guy, not like the OG Papa, I think I would try it out again. Okay, I'm going to... It's gonna... Oh, look at that big crit. It's huge. Insane. Look at that. It's big silence. Get absolutely fucking silence, idiot. Someone's asking Clive if he's from the Pacific Northwest. Are they actually in a call together? I feel like I'm missing out on something here. I mean, I'm from the Pacific Northwest. What's going on? I'm gonna remain silent. Something suspicious happening here. Is just name his tunes after random athletes I like. Okay, so Clyde Drexler is the name of a football guy, I'm assuming. Let's see. I'm not healing, so I can actually click off. Clyde Drexler. Who's this? An American former professional basketball player. Born in LA. Okay, I have no idea. Maybe that was something from back in the day. Let's do a big crit here. Big crits. Huge. I love Elemental Shaman. Oh my god, this is so good. Okay. What does the stream title have to do with anything? What's up, Lincoln? What even is my stream title right now? I forgot. Oh yeah, it's about the cherries and the pineapple. I basically just name my stream titles as some phrase or something that I've been thinking about. Because like, who gives a shit about like, whoa, Horde Shaman level 60, let's go, hardcore meta. No one gives a fuck. ain't nobody clicking on that. I mean, let's be honest, ain't nobody clicking on this anyways, but like, I try to give it a little spice, a little something extra, you know? It is kind of crazy though. It is kind of crazy that the pineapple comes off of a fucking bush, but a cherry doesn't. That made me click, not gonna lie. Well, I appreciate that, Lincoln. You were already a friend of the stream, I appreciate it. Let's hit this up. For this, I'm gonna do... I mean, we're in the middle of a dungeon. Let's have the Warcraft 3 orc music. I think that's the way to go, if I'm being completely honest with you. Now we fish for our procs. Let's get on the damage meter before the fucking priest. I mean, granted, I was outside. I was looking at stuff before. These are worse than mine. Big time. These are big worse than mine. Increasing magic and healing by 9. I got 18. Get fucking out of here. I don't give a shit about this. I'm just talking about, okay, I'm talking about the instinctual gut, like, okay, this fruit, like, look at this, all right? Let me explain it like this. An apple, in your mind, yeah, that absolutely comes off of a tree, right? When you think apple tree. When I think blueberry, I think blueberry bush. When I think cherries, I don't think tree. That's a twist I did not expect. Apple tree? Yes. Cherry tree. The only reason I know this, honestly, is because of Animal Crossing. Because it's one of the fruits that you can get. If I didn't see that, if I didn't know that in the game, I wouldn't know that. Cherries belong near closer to the ground. That's all I'm saying, okay? Cherry feels like a ground fruit. Pineapples? That feels like something that would grow off of a coconut tree. You know what I'm saying? Coconuts on a tree. Pineapples, they should also be on a tree. Pineapple bushes don't make any damn sense to me. And they only grow like one pineapple to a bush on top of that too. Pineapples make no sense. They're breaking out of the norm. They're doing their own thing. Walnuts. I have no idea where walnut comes from, right? I think walnuts come out of trees. I think most nuts come off of trees. Cashews do. I think most of them do. Yeah. See, walnuts coming off of a tree makes sense. Because I grew up in Arizona, and I used to have a friend who had like an actual farm, and I think he had it was either a walnut or some other kind of tree out front. So you would just see them scattered on the ground, like, yeah, like for instance, acorns. Like, we all know that nuts come out of a tree. That just makes sense. At least to me, it does. Area is lagging. Okay. I'm going to heal you. I can't dispel that, that's magic. Ah, that was a late one, I'm doing too many things. Yeah, dude, nuts out of a tree, that makes perfect sense. Cherries out of a tree, no fucking sense at all. You good? Peanuts don't come from a tree? Wait, where do peanuts come from? Peanuts. grow. Peanuts grow underground? Peanuts grow underground like a potato. We live in a strange world. Are these even nuts? They're actually a legume, not a nut. Thank you. Okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about right now. Okay, this shit ain't a nut. It just is kind of like nut adjacent. We eat it in a culinary sense. It is a nut. Scientifically, it is not. I wonder what that makes a pineapple. That must be a fruit, right? That actually blows my fucking mind. Okay. I'm gonna drop this here for you. I'm also gonna drop this here for me. I'm gonna go ultra fucking instinct here. Big crits. I don't know why we're not focusing down the healer. Like every time, we should be focusing down this fucking healer. Okay, I got a crit. Well, it's a free one, it's not a crit. But it is what it is. I mean, honestly, with that logic, pineapples might be giant fruits. I mean, giant berries. You might not be wrong. In the same way that somehow bamboo is a grass, you know? Or the crazy way this world gets things twisted. This world just likes to get things twisted on us, you know? What if I said stoned fruits grow on trees? Would that make it easier for you? Well, an apple is not a stoned fruit. You know what I mean? Not in the sense that I know of it. Pears are not stoned fruits. I mean, peaches, yes. Apricots, yes. But that also does not explain a grapefruit. It does not explain a lemon. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not just stone fruits. We know this. Well, but okay, well then it doesn't matter. Like, stoned fruits, it doesn't make it easier because it's not like an exclusive rule. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're trying to find like a hard and fast rule to remember things by, like stoned fruits just handles like a portion of the problem that I was not confused about where apricots came from. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it's just too much. The scientific world. I feel like we need to have some hard and fast rules here. Tomatoes are technically fruits, but culinarily speaking, they are not fruits. I'm talking about in the sense, well, that just adds more. That just adds more to the mix here. Let's blast you with that. Wait, okay, I see your logic. I see your logic now. Stoned fruits grow on trees. Cherry is a stone fruit. Okay. I now see why we did this. I see why you brought that. That makes sense. Okay. It still doesn't really explain why cherries are a tree fruit, though, in the sense that, like, just their vibe. Cherries do not give off of a tree vibe. They look so much more like berries in my mind, you know? This is, I guess, what I'm trying to get at. It's like, sure, if we want to break things down to science, okay, yeah, it makes sense because they're similar to these other fruits that grow on trees. What I'm trying to say here is they don't fit the vibe check. Pineapples don't belong on the ground. Peanuts certainly don't belong underground. And cherries, they don't belong on trees. Cherries are like sexy grapes. Oh my god, yes, dude. Yeah, a cherry is just a sexy grape. Grapes are on the vine, that's kind of on the ground, that's kind of like close to a bush. A vine is way closer to a bush than it is to a tree. So we're getting closer here. We're getting closer to making sense of this crazy world. Okay, let's see. I think my chain and lightning will hold out. Okay, yes, I can use it for free again. Huge. I like max out DPS, but I'm not going to use my max spell anymore. Yeah, look at this. Get absolutely fucking crushed, dude. Try to keep up next time, okay? Sexy grapes want the wood, hence the tree. We are uncovering the hidden calculus of the natural world. That's what we do here on the Big Lunch channel. Follow and subscribe. Okay, gotta get my free one off here. Huge. Another free one? Okay, I'm not gonna waste it though. I'm just gonna use my regular lightning bolt. Okay, come on. I will not be outshone by a filthy mage. Look at that. Working in chain lightnings and like losing mana, I think is the way to do it. We're doing some big damage right now. In my mind, we are like the Fury Warriors of casters. Like, our cleave damage is fucking nutty. But single target and true AoE, other classes just got us beat. Unless, look at that damage meter, huge. Okay, honestly, since we're on the topic, what is the sexiest fruit? And don't say peach, okay? It's not gonna be peach. Is my cleave damage nutty or legoomy? Oh my god. You're on a fucking roll today, Gabriel. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, the sexiest fruit. It's not banana and not peach. I'm taking those off the table immediately. Those are just too easy, alright? Chamois damage good? This guy's surprised too. Okay, I should focus up. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. Feeling good on the damage meters. Going to fish again. Okay. Well, I'm focusing up real quick because I don't want to get caught up with this. Hell yeah, brother. I walk with the spirits. Okay. Now, you say, okay, so people, I'm saying no peach because people keep referring to peach as having like the ass shape. Peach has adopted this sexy fruit moniker because like when you want to talk about somebody's ass in a text, you put in the peach emoji, right? Same thing with like a zucchini, what's it called? An eggplant, eggplant's for the dick. That's not a fruit, so it doesn't count. Bananas though, that's the same idea. Nah. That's why I want to take them off. They're too simple, too basic. But what I want to do here is find the true sexiest fruit. Now, cherries, I think, have something to them. I feel like cherry has some edge in here that might be sexy. Now, dragon fruit, though, I do like this. Coconut? Coconut. Okay, that's a little bit too much of a on the nose as well. It ain't strawberry. Strawberry is the rose. Strawberry is the rose of fruits. It's kind of basic. That ain't gonna be it. Wait, a coconut has 3 holes like my missus, and you have 2. It's like, okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, the conversation ends here. That is insanely crude. Jesus fucking Christ, Gabriel. But you're not wrong. You know, maybe I asked for this. I kind of asked for this myself, I think. I don't know what I was expecting with that. Healing Whiff? Nope. Get out of here. I'm gonna lightning bolt these guys. Chain lightning over here. Big crits, big hits. Look at that. I'm top DPS? I gotta end top DPS. No, the mage is gonna beat me. Yeah, the mage fucking beat me. Fuck you, mage. Sorry, should I be less crude? No. No, Gabriel. No, Gabriel, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. I'm just fucking around. It was crazy crude, but it was funny. I just didn't see it coming. And I was asking for it with this fucking fruit conversation. Okay. Also, I'm definitely surprising these folks with my crazy DPS right now. I have no idea. Did we miss one of these guys? I've literally just been like zoning out. If anything bad happened in this dungeon so far, I would have actually been cooked. I have not been paying attention at all outside of like looking at my 3-minute cooldown so it can pop off. I mean, listen, coconuts have this stereotype for a reason. I think it's one of the more obvious answers. You know what? If we're being honest. Yeah, this is the Warcraft 3 BGM. Yep. This is the Warcraft 3 Orc OST, a classic. And yes, I think, listen, if I'm actually gonna have a serious answer to this, I think it might be the mango. Because you have to get so fucking sloppy when you eat that thing, okay? You gotta like grip that stone and like kind of just bite into it. You try to slice it off, it doesn't really work. Not really. Also, it's a little bit exotic, you know what I'm saying? At least for me. Mangoes are not endemic to where I'm from. If I'm gonna be honest, I kind of think the mango. Watermelons are pretty commonplace though. Maybe this is just like maybe I'm just revealing something about myself. But I feel like the sexiest fruit has to be something you can't just... that isn't always there, you know? Or that you kind of have to look for. Slightly uncommon. Watermelons are pretty common, but they do have a seasonal aspect to them, I will say this. It's like a pumpkin. Like, pumpkins aren't always at the store, you're kind of surprised to see them. Now, Gabriel, I think pomegranates are the most romantic fruit. If we're gonna be having, like, what is the most romantic fruit? I think we're in the line with pomegranate. Because pomegranate, you're right, it requires work. It takes time and patience. It has a beautiful color. And the payoff, I gotta be honest, it's not really worth it, but sometimes it is. If we're talking about specifically about the fruit, it's definitely not worth the payoff. It takes way too long. It's like the crab of fruit. It takes way too long to get into. But if I talk about the most romantic fruit, I think pomegranate might be at one of the top. I have to think about if there's another one, but that one might be it. And you have a mango tree in your yard, so it's always kind of there. See, that's the thing. We don't have mangoes. We don't have mango trees where I'm at. But if we're just talking about good fruits, I love lychee. Lychee's incredible. I love fucking lychee boba drinks. And the lychee fruit themselves, delicious. This mage is really trying to show me up right now. He's mad that I was like fucking getting close to his DPS. It was unacceptable to him. But I can be at least higher than the warrior, I will take it. Or not the warrior, the... what's it called? The hunter. I agree, lychee gotta be the sexiest. You know what? There's something to that. There's something to that. You know what? Mango and lychee. Let's say mango and lychee, sexiest fruits there are. Most romantic, I think, right now the belt is gonna be held by the pomegranate. Look at me pop the fuck off right now. I think the mage was drinking. I think that's why I popped off. I don't think he was here. Scum-covered bag. Another one of these scumbags. I'm back after a sudden sleep. Yeah, listen, do you have something to weigh in on here? What is it? What is the sexiest fruit? What do you think at the very least? Also, I'm glad you had a nice sleep. You basically, I think, slept at like 7 p.m. your time. You basically fell asleep at 7 p.m. and now you're going to be up for the next 6 hours. I don't know how you do it. Okay. I'm going to fight the one you're fighting. I'm going to like target of target. I'm going to hold off here. Yeah, there you go. He's got the aggro back. We're back online. I am going to cleanse this poison off of you and of me. The grape. You know, I will be honest. The grape is pretty common. It is pretty simple, but I think the grape is a great choice. Everything I was speaking was like super exotic and like rare. But I don't think it needs to be. Grape is absolutely up there. Yeah, I kind of like that answer. Wag is like gone. Okay, there he is. I'm gonna drink up all you get in here. That's why I was topping the charts. Swag wasn't even fucking playing. So, I think the short answer right now, I think mango, lychee, and grape. I think those are pretty solid choices. Grape also has a bit of romance to it too, though, you know? I think grape might be overlapping between most romantic and sexiest fruit. Yeah, because you can make wine out of grapes. You can also like gently feed a grape to your, you know, your partner. Yeah, dude, Reggie, I think you came out of the gate swinging with that one. I feel like that hits both like categories very easily. Get him out of here. I was about to click that, but we don't want to click that. Yes, Reggie, I just got like invited into a guild. It's called Aligned. I mean, I'm not really doing anything with them really. But, it is just, I guess, the guild I'm currently in. They wanted to invite me for future raiding content, but I'm absolutely not going to be raiding. Once I hit 60, it's going to be kind of done with this character for a while, I think. Okay, another free chain lightning. Nice. Look at that. Get the fuck out of here, mage. Look at my big damage. It's an AoE shaman. Huge. What is your name, Loreji? It is. A level 4 undead warrior. Huge. It's gonna drop that right there. Little treat for you guys. Get that AoE damage pumping. Insane. I love this class. I can't wait to do this full time in TBC. I love this so fucking much. Oh, huge. Oh my god. Chain lightning, get him. More. Who needs a mage? Who needs a mage when I'm around? Okay, now I'm Romantically feed. Oh yeah, he got that woke up inspiration. Yeah, he basically like had that stream of conscious sort of like still in the negative space between worlds. He's like, oh, it's grapes, yes. Romantically feed your partner a grape. Want to see what happens when I misfeed me a grape? She's like a speed feeder. She's loading you like a fucking shotgun, dude. Some people are graceful and she's just like pumping those in, cocking the lever action, ready to fire. In TBC, you probably plays a blood elf. I mean, that works for Horde, you know? I'm definitely gonna orc it up. If I'm on the Horde side, it's gonna be a big old orc. I also started making a orc warrior, but I'm like, there ain't no way I'm leveling this guy all the way up. If there's a boost for TBC, I might just boost him up. Because then I could be like a tank DPS, healer DPS, you know? Both of the sides that we need taken care of. But frankly, you're going to be a warrior, so I think other people will be as well. Stab was considering just leveling as warrior as well. So, like, we're set. We're all good. Though I will not want to be a healer. I will want to be doing DPS if I can. Big fucking damage. Is the mage just like not doing shit? Oh, he's drinking. I'm like, how am I always just topping this off so hard? And Glinson is bringing his warlock, indeed. It'll be nice that to have like a caster, I won't say caster heavy build, but at the very least, we will be able to boost each other. Like I will have, I think it's like a lava totem. I think that's what it's called. Gives us like 3% hit and crit for spell attacks. And I could give you Wind Fury. Huge. This dungeon has been going well, but I feel like my experience gain has been fucking abysmal. I feel like I've been at this range like the whole day. It's been like an hour already. It's been 2 hours, what the fuck? Okay, I think it took a long time to actually get into this dungeon. I think it took a lot longer than I expected it to take. You sent me a picture of you being fed grapes, Gabriel. Is this what you want me to see? This intimate moment between you and your lady? Okay, the mage absolutely clears me pretty heavy. Dude, the orc music is so good. I'm gonna drop this down. Getting attacked. But it's worth it. It's worth it for the DPS. Let's see who's hitting me right now. Okay, nobody's hitting me right now. Good. It feels really fucking nice to see that right there. Get off of him. Imagine just eating the whole grape. What do you mean? Are you talking about like the whole bunch of grapes? Because I think traditionally you do eat a whole grape at a time. Or do you have to ration them in Hungary? Do you have to ration your grapes? You slice them like that Mickey Mouse cartoon where they like take the bread and it's like paper thin? In America, we can just eat a grape. We're allowed to eat a full grape. When one leaves her hand, there's another ready to go. Serious? Look at how far my cheeks bulged out. Yeah, dude, she's loading you, man. She's like feeding a machine gun in World War II. Like her life depends on it. The whole bunch. Okay, yeah. Scooby-Doo style. Some rage for Clyde. What? Did you refer to yourself in like third person? Also a carton of grapes. This is a new unit of measurement that I'm not familiar with in the grape multiverse. I think of them in grape bunches. Oh, actually carton, never mind. Yeah, I know now. They could come in those like little plastic clamshells. It's just been a while. Honestly, I don't buy grapes that often. I kind of forget how good they are. Same with corn. I never buy corn. Whenever my roommates have it, it's like so good. A good grape is really fucking good. Dude. The fucking class fantasy of the shaman is unbeatable. Throwing out lightning bolts? Oh, brother. I kind of wish there was a class that wasn't like tribalistic in this game. Because I don't really like, like the wolf head kind of shit. It's kind of basic in my mind. Like orc armor, you know what I mean? It's cool, but like I kind of wish there was like a storm sorcerer build where I could have like cool magic shit, like armor, mage aesthetics, but sent out lightning bolts. We have to light them up in some order. I forget. Yeah, I have no idea how to do this. Okay, I don't know if anyone else is gonna check, so I might have to. Statue, order, sunken temple. South, north, southwest, southeast. Okay. Everyone, find a statue. Wagwan's Pizza just got here. Everybody, it's everyone make sure you know we got the pizza. Makes it faster. Okay, kimono, find your own kimono. Get the fuck out of here. Clyde, are you near a statue? Yeah, they are. Okay, I just can't see them from here. Yeah, I'm... Okay, south click. Going. Who's next? Southwest. Clyde, I think. Southwest. That's southeast. Yeah, Clyde, you're at fucking southwest. Then southeast. Okay, southeast. Then northwest and northeast. Whack. Hell yeah, we did it. Easy as that. Hell yeah, we did it. What toppings did you get on your pizza? Yeah, you're right, Gabriel. We left this information on the table. We gotta figure this out. Also, black grapes are the best. Chicken bacon ranch? Holy shit, you stacked that up. Oh, chicken bacon ranch. This brother is trying to speedrun a heart disease. I gotta say, chicken barbecue pizzas are pretty good too. Okay. Yeah, dismiss that pet. Dismiss that pet. Okay. Chicken bacon ranch would not be my first choice, just because it's usually really expensive. With a pizza like that, and I am honestly, if I'm getting pizza, just get it cheap and get a pepperoni. Like, I'm kind of a simple guy. But if money was not an issue, if money was not a question, I think I would get more wild with my pizza orders. Honestly, I think if oh, that's a good gun for a hunter. Damn. Stamina intellect. If money was not a part of the question, I think I would definitely get wild with it. I'd get like crazy meat lovers. I'd be getting the fucking truffle ass pizza shits. I'd probably try chicken bacon ranch. You know what I mean? I think I'd be more down with this. Inventory's full, I don't care. Are we not gonna fight the boss there? We not wanna fight that guy back there? You never had ranch. It's a very quintessentially American thing. Like, ranch dressing is what you dip your hot wings into. I even have a short that I've not posted yet about this. Ranch is the best dip. It's not really healthy at all. And for instance, I bought like a bunch of chicken legs from Costco. They're like pre-cooked, so I just microwave them. They came with like 2 containers of ranch dip sauce. I'm like, what the fuck is this for? Like, this is crazy. Hot wings, sure. But just like regular rotisserie chicken legs seems kind of excessive. But yeah, if you are from the like Midwest here, or if you're just a fatty at heart, you love ranch dressing. I don't put it on salads though. That just kind of ruins the point in my mind. It's okay. What does it taste like? Have you ever had blue cheese sauce or blue cheese dipping sauce? Have you ever had that? I need like a point that we can touch base with here. That's a good for Warriors, damn. Because it's like savory, salty, creamy. Okay, so it's like blue cheese with more of a mild flavor. Because I think blue cheese can be pretty potent, the flavoring. Okay, yeah, it's very similar to that. Blue cheese, in many ways, is like the more refined, distinct version of ranch. People who don't like wild flavors or actual cheese will get ranch instead. And I gotta say, ranch really does hold its own place in my heart. But blue cheese is upper class. What's this for? I think I got rid of all of my... Sunken Temple quests. I wasn't even sure I was going to do this. It is like the American cheese. You know, I don't know, but actually, you know, I'll say this. Because American cheese is kind of dog shit, except when it's not, right? On a hamburger, American cheese is incredible. But on its own, it's kind of like, this really isn't cheese. Like, ranch dressing really shouldn't be a dressing. Like, you don't want to put that on a salad because it's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you even eating if you're eating a vegetable, it's got no place near fucking ranch. But as a dipping sauce for certain things, it's incredible. Holy eagle gear. Yeah, tell me about it. That's crazy. Let's blast him. Oh, I didn't see that we had this here. Okay. That's a lot of worms. Big worm blast. This is my AoE pack. This one belongs to me. If you're eating a vegetable, you're stealing my food, and I'm not happy about it. Ah, man, but veggie's gonna be good. Veggie's gonna be so good. And speaking of that, whenever you're totally phoning it in for like an office party or something, and you're just, oh, grats, and you like need to bring something to like I don't know, like a cookout of some kind, and the food's gonna be dog shit, getting a veggie tray will come with ranch dip. It's got like the mushrooms, the carrots, the broccoli. You dip the shit in ranch. It's like suddenly vegetables taste great. I'm also I'm a mushroom fan, dude. I'm a mushroom stan. I fucking love mushrooms. I mean, at this point, I think heart disease is a given for me. It's only a matter of time. I don't eat nearly as many veggies as I should. I should just get one of those veggie trays and just dip them in ranch dressing, just so I have something going on. I'm getting a net zero at this point, but like, it's better than nothing, dude. I'm getting abysmal experience in here. Look at this. Last time I checked was like half an hour ago, I feel like, and I was like here. Now I'm here. I don't know if I should have come into this. Now that I know that, now I know. This is too low of a dungeon for me. I wasn't sure, but now I do. Okay, I just got a ding. I'm gonna hold out. Let's use our chain lightning. So it's free. Eating a salad after a feast of meat is really refreshing. I agree, dude. I love going to a steakhouse and getting a salad. The steakhouse salad, oh, it's just so good. It's just something that hits. It feels like, I'm healthy. I got my healthy bit out now. Now I can eat my meat, dude. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I was like second there. Carrot sticks with freshly squeezed lemon juice. That's a strange combination. The lemon is the goat. Are you talking about fruits in general? Because I feel like fruit, like as far as a fruit goes, lemon kind of sucks. You have to like do so much prep to make it edible. I will try it, Gabriel. That is curious. Because carrots are a little sweet, right? A real carrot actually has a kind of a nice sweetness to it. Sugar content's a little high, which is why you're not supposed to feed it to your rabbits like crazy, because it just gets them sugared up. But having a mildly sweet carrot, even a parsnip, dude, I fucking love parsnips. Parsnips are like the blue cheese to the carrots, not to the carrots, to the, yeah, hold on, I'm mixing my metaphors because I was worried about this. Hold on. I'm not going to attack anything for a little bit. I'm gonna let them take aggro off of me. Just holding position. Yeah, parsnips up to carrots, like blue cheese is the ranch. That's what I was trying to say. Parsnips are the fancier carrot, and I fucking love them. Yeah, roasted parsnips, dude. Oh no, you mean the juice? Oh, you talking about like lemonade? Yeah, lemonade is fucking awesome. Lemonade is so good. And make it like not that sweet, just like slightly sweet to cut the bitterness, dude. Lemonade is goated. And then actually, I've had lemonade where you put like a bit of, oh my God, what is it? Is it rosemary? I think you put some kind of a herb in lemonade. And it adds just like a great fragrant flavor to it. Oh God. And yeah, roasted parsnip, brother. It goes well with watermelon as well. Okay, watermelon and carrots with lemons. We're gonna have to try this out. I kind of like the sound of this. Also, this just reminded me of the lemon herby combination. I have to figure out where to get this. Also, I love parsnips. I love how different colors they are. They're like deep orange. Parsnips are like gem-toned colors, like that deep purple, a little bit of brown, that orange, that red. It's like, it is autumn in a vegetable, a parsnip. Why am I hearing the crafting sound? I heard the Warcrafting crafting sound there for a second. Okay, we're just gonna go all in, because our mage is drinking. So we have to do the AoE here. If you can have dairy, I think you mentioned you don't. You remember correctly? I cannot have milk, but I can have cheeses. I cannot have cream. Anything that's like pure milk, like ice cream or something like that, I can't do, but I can have yogurts. Stuff that has gone through some kind of process. Huge. Let's see. Vanilla ice cream with sweet chili sauce. Dude, okay, are you talking about that, like, that Thai sauce? That Thai chili sauce that's kind of sweet? Because I know what you're talking about. I've put that in some curries before. It's so good. I have a bottle of that up in my fridge. You can't have milk, but can have them if they're expired. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. I don't know, man. Yeah, I have to have dead milk. Dead milk is the only milk I can digest. And people roasting watermelons. I think anything with like a nice roasty flavor could be good. It does seem strange. Similarly, we talked about this yesterday, so I might be repeating myself. People take like watermelon rinds, like the part of the watermelon you just don't eat, and they pickle it. Okay, he's getting the heals. And apparently they like pickle it in kind of like a spicy way, and it's like really good. It's something I would actually like to try if I had the, you know, wherewithal to spend the time to do it. Even just like a quick fridge pickling, where I just like basically marinate them forever in a jar. Like, I'm fine with that. I'm out DPSing the AoE mage. This is huge. I don't think it's gonna last because their AoE is going for longer than mine, but we gotta keep this up. Top of the charts, big crits. Huge! Huge. Yeah, I like the idea of fucking around with things that we're used to. Like, why don't we put a hot dog in a smoothie? Why don't we put a fucking watermelon on the griddle? You know what I mean? Let's play around. We've seen every iteration of food that's possible. We got to get crazy with it. It's nearly as bad as saying you don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You need a parachute if you want to skydive more than once. Oh, what was that in reference to? Oh, milk that is dead. Okay, yeah. I'm asleep. Sleepy boy. Yeah, it's kind of like a nonsense phrase. It's like, yeah, in no context would I'm talking about going skydiving without a parachute, so what you said means nothing to me. You know? It's like I've had this conversation with my therapist before, which is like, I have to do these things. It's like, I just get... It can be tough sometimes to be like, oh, I have to brush my teeth, I have to take a shower, I have to do all this like basic shit every day, all day. Just seeing that forever, for the rest of my life. Whenever I see something that I have to do for eternity, I like get so discouraged from doing it. But like I have to brush my teeth because if I don't, that means I'm gonna get a cavity and I'm gonna have to go through like the struggle of getting a cavity removed. And I have to pay the money. It's gonna be like, it's just worse. It's just worse to not brush your teeth, right? So that's why I do it. And she's like, well, you know, you don't have to brush your teeth. I'm like, yes, I do. For all those reasons. It's not an option. It's like, yeah, you don't have to go on a skydiving trip with a parachute. It's like, well, you do if you want to live. So like, what are we talking about here? It's not really an option. Like some things just don't need to be said because it doesn't, the alternative is impossible, you know? You would never do the other thing. I only brush mine once a day. When I'm lazy, I will allow myself to do it once a day. Because my teeth are just too bad at this point. Like, I didn't have a cavity until I was 27 or 26. Like, and I was, like, relatively decent at, I was okay. I never flossed, but I usually brushed, like, once or twice a day. I could have been careless about it. Not too big of a deal. But then all of a sudden at 27, I had like a million cavities all the fucking time. And ever since then, I've had to like get so many fillings. And I had to be really good about flossing. I floss every fucking day. There's so many of my cavities from between the inside of my teeth. Like between them. So it's not really a choice I have. You don't have to brush your teeth if you don't have any. I mean, at that point, I mean, what are you doing? You can't eat a fucking thing if you have no teeth. Hello, Cam. We're talking about hygiene right now. Yeah, I would not want to have fake teeth. At that point, I'm like, what am I doing? Can you even eat food properly when you got like things like these dentures slipping around your mouth? I'm also glad having two heals here. This guy fell asleep twice. We got our tank up the whole time. Perfectly safe. Finally, these guys are still low level 50s. Liquid steak, good Christ. I mean, that is kind of what these protein shakes are. Think we need a break. Rebuff, okay, yep. Rebuff time. Your grandpa has no issues. A skill issue if y'all struggling. Well, listen, I gotta feel like people from a previous generation were just honestly built differently. Like my mom has such a miserable fucking life, but she will never recognize that. Like I feel like older people have like the mentality of a dog. Where like they can just like lose a limb and have no emotional attachment to that limb loss. They're like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm still a dog. Let's keep going. You know, like people who have no teeth now probably don't like register how much of a pain that is, you know? You can always get the ones that screw into your gums. If that works and is painless and doesn't have some crazy complication I'm not aware of, I think I would do that one instead. Because I like the sense of like permanency. I don't want to have to take them out of my mouth every fucking night. I don't want them slipping around. I don't want them falling out in the middle of an inopportune moment, you know? I'm slept, god damn it. It's why I won't eat porridge. It looks like someone ate it before me. Okay, listen. Oatmeal is just a classic adventuring food, okay? If you want to call yourself a real adventurer, you have to be okay eating like a trail food like an oatmeal. Because that stuff just keeps. As long as it's dry, you just like bring out like a handful, chew it down, bring out a second handful, give it to your horse, you're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? That's how I rationalize things that taste bad or like are not enjoyable to do. It's just like, this is what I would need to do if I was a fucking adventurer, okay? You'll eat oats but not porridge. So you're gonna eat you're eating them raw, but not cooked. That's fair. I don't know if I would eat a raw oat though. I don't know if my stomach could handle that. That's like crazy fiber. Okay, let's drop this in. Big AoE fire. I want to attack the guy they're attacking, but I don't know who's who. Porridge with topping can be delicious. Dude, I agree. Okay, yeah, the broth is kind of a crazy thing to say. In my mind, oatmeal is like sweet, not savory. But I know people do make savory oatmeals. I'm not against it. In that case, I think we could describe it as a broth. But for me, like, yeah, dude, honestly, once my stomach started getting bad, I had to eat like good fibery foods every day. So I got really into the habit of eating oatmeal. And I've learned to enjoy it. And like not sweet bullshit oatmeal either, like actual healthy oatmeal. You get that thing, okay, so this is what you do. You crunch up a bunch of walnuts, okay? The nuts that kind of look like brains, I forget if that's the walnut, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, get off of them. You get off of them. Healing. Okay, I just had to jump in there for a second. I'm gonna watch out for my mana. Yeah, you crunch up walnuts in your hand, sprinkle those over the top, right? Also, the oatmeal's gotta be kind of dry. I don't like having oatmeal that has a bunch of broth, as you say, on top of it. I like oatmeal that all the water is absorbed into it, so it's not all sloshy. I like to have a kind of like a thick consistency. Get those walnuts on top. You put on a bunch of blueberries. If you got another berry, you could put that on there too, that's fine, but I'm kind of a blueberry main. And then you sprinkle some cinnamon, not cinnamon sugar, just some cinnamon. The blueberries are going to be sweet enough. On top of that, a little bit of honey. Just a little bit to get it going. Boom. And that's like my beautiful, and honestly, when it's arranged, it looks fucking gorgeous. Oh, fuck, let me heal. I love how you're gonna reach 60 after months just because the WoW fatigue wore off. Yes, and frankly, I'm gonna reach 60 again because the WoW fatigue kind of kicked back in when I was playing my like level 20 something priest. I'm like, I don't want to do this again. Not now, not so soon. It's gonna be nice to actually hit 60 after all this time, unlike any hardcore character. I'm really putting the cart before the horse right now by like making it sound like it's a pretty much a sure thing. It kind of feels like it is. Don't want to jinx it, but I think I'm good. I think I'm actually gonna make it on this one. My grandpa used to make the best oatmeal. I can't make it like his. That's what I'm saying. The old people know the ways, dude. The old people know the ways. They were the ones who pioneered the toasted bread with butter and cinnamon on top. They know how to make good shit, dude. The predecessors had culinary skill passive, I swear. Yeah, they just like know how to cook. And the people who are like my age who know how to cook, I envy them so much because typically that means their parents know how to cook. Like my family didn't really, my grandpa knew a bit, my mom didn't at all. I've got like no cooking talent except what I've sort of pieced together myself over the last decade, which is not much, but my roommates, they cook so good. And it's because they have like families that cared about cooking, that have like cooking backgrounds, they have like a cooking culture. One is Chinese, one is Taiwanese. And it's just like they just got it down. And of course, a good chunk of it is their own efforts too. You know, it wasn't just given to them. It's they have their own passion themselves, but it's like, I just wouldn't even know where to begin, you know? It's tough to learn how to cook when you don't know how things are supposed to taste. I don't care if people say like, oh, just follow the recipe. You don't know. You really don't fucking know. It really isn't that easy to make something taste good if you don't know what things are supposed to go when and what's it supposed to look like, the flavor during the process, you know? It's a lot. My dad knows how to cook. Tried to cook beside him. Failed miserably, Lamouth. Cooking is a gotcha game. I agree. It's pay to win. Cooking is a pay to win game. That's why I don't like it. It's random ass shit. Do you have like the good cooking ingredients? Do you have the good cooking utensils? It's all gotcha. Were you born into a family that likes to cook? Incredible. If you're a good cook, you should be ashamed of yourself. Okay, keep an eye open. This can be kind of a scary room. Got the tremor totem. I'm gonna replace it right here. I'm too far away. Oh no, I wasn't. Okay, everyone's over here now. I'm reposition. Why is it attacking me? You learn to cook because you like to eat, and I do know this. I know this about you. I'm glad this guy called out the tremor totem, because I would not have realized that it would be this bad. Gotta avoid him. I will say that over the last 3 or so years, specifically living with these guys, has improved my cooking so much. Like, I can actually make some good food. Like, I got this miso salmon recipe that blows me out of the fucking park every time I make it. Only problem is it kind of messes with my stomach every now and then, because miso is probiotic. But I can make kimchi pancakes. I can make some fucking some gochujang spicy chicken, like thighs and breasts. So delicious. I know how to make the Korean spicy cucumbers, like the little side, the banchan as they call it. What else have I learned? There's some other shit that's really good. It's been a while since I've looked through my notebook. I literally like wrote these little things down so I can always have them. Okay. The guy's eating his friend. Gross. Huge damage. Oh. That guy's healing. That's annoying. We should have killed the high priest first. That was my mistake. Top of the DPS meter. Get fucked. Hunter's chicken is easy and delicious. Is that the name of a recipe? Hunter's chicken? Dude. Talk about fucking delicious sound. Move. Oh, that was a glitch. Okay, I was like, what the hell? Hunter's chicken. Yo, I want to make that just because of how cool it sounds. Okay, there's one down. Oh yes, I forgot. I made this like rice lentil dish. It was like a mix between like Thai and Indian curry kind of a thing. It was really good. I gotta make that again. I got so bored of it though. Now I'm back. It's been like I think 3 or 4 months since I've made it last. Okay, it's time to bring it back into the rotation. No, it sounds like an MMO fucking recipe, dude. Out of like the Warcraft cookbook. You sent me a picture? Okay. Once I get out of this dungeon, I'm gonna have to see you eating grapes and this other thing. Hold on, I'm gonna bring them close. Do it again. Get over here. Get rid of the high priest first. He's gonna start healing people. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Nope. Get out of here. I don't know what the mage is doing, but I'm like actually keeping up with him in here. Okay, nice. Okay, that is not what I thought that would be. Hunter's chicken sounds like it's like chicken roasted with like traditional herbs over a bed of like, I don't know, those like little potatoes that are red and delicious. with a side of parsnips. This is chicken breast wrapped in bacon with a build of melted cheese on top. Yo, Cam, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you hopping in, man. Have a good Siege like game. Keep saying stream. Siege. Cheese and bacon? I didn't expect that. And barbecue sauce? What the hell? Okay, this sounds like some janky-ass American recipe, I'm not gonna lie. This sounds like Bubba's chicken, not Hunter's chicken. Okay, that ghost is coming for me. He wants my shit. Though I shouldn't be surprised. Gabriel, I feel like that fits your palate very well. Melted cheese and bacon on top of another piece of meat. All right. This is a room that can kill us. Actually, yeah, hold on. This is a boss that can absolutely kill us. I don't know how it happens, but I've seen so many videos of someone getting just like absolutely one shot. I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. Get over here. You get like one shot from the boss, and I'm not really sure how. So as long as we stay low on the threat meter, I think we should be okay. The High Priest, are you gonna cast a heal? Okay, no, he died first. I feel like I'm betraying my own kind in here. A lot of shamans and stuff. No, they betrayed me. That's what happened. I'm not betraying them. They've turned into shadow, eating corpses and the like. Disgusting. Filthy behavior. Let's see. This might be heretical, but let's put on the human music. Oh god, they're coming. I was just standing here. That totem takes a second to kick in, doesn't it? I'm feared again. This shaman is such a goated class. Tremor totem, getting rid of the poisons and diseases that we have in here. Chain lightning the fuck out of these guys. I can back up heal when the priest gets mind controlled or slept. Let's just hope I don't die here. I'm talking a lot of shit right now. Getting a little too big for my britches, I think. But that's just how we do it here. For the fucking horde. Let's go. Come on. The ghost just gotta die, and then we can drink. Okay. Here we go. No one dies here, okay? This is the one of the two scary bosses. This guy and Oranicus are the two I'm actually kind of a little nervous about. Also, I shouldn't be gloating about any sort of, like, even being close to Wagwan, because he's 3 levels beneath me right now, and he still clears me so many times. This is a human background music. The undead one kind of gets crazy. The undead one's a little weird. It fits in game, but when you just try to listen to it, it's not as good, I think. I'm gonna give you Whirlwind, give you this, and I'm gonna give you Healing Stream. Okay, yeah, he's gonna like... I think he can like mind control somebody. That's what happens. They like can mind control your guys, and then the guy, if it's like a really strong warrior, he just turns around and one-shots you. Okay, yeah, we're safe. We're totally safe. That was super easy. 9 stamina? That's... Oh, that's strength. Okay, not stamina. Mine are better. Agreed. The priest might be getting some upgrades in here, which is nice. Need roll 7. That was unexpectedly easy. Because I think we killed the guy before he got his mind control off. We zugged him the fuck down. Dream Scythe, you do not know what you do. We must destroy you for your own good. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's the thing. It's... This game is like... either fucking baby mode or you just get 0%, like 100% to 0% in one swing timer. And that's the name of the game, you know? We still need to kill the white ones? What are you talking about? Okay, Weaver and Dream Scythe. Clyde is running back. Take him out. Kill him. Okay, I'm going to put this down. And I'm going to put that down. Oh, we only pulled one. I thought we fought both of them at the same time. He's immune. Oh my god, he's actually immune to my spells. This is gonna be tough. I wonder if Aranicus is also immune. We gotta go melee mode. Get gold or get wrecked, I guess. It's straight up. Hey. Mine's better. I like having MP5. What's up, Dream Scythe? Once I'm done with hardcore, I'm going to be moving over to your server. Yo, I'm doing some big fucking damage just with shocks. Okay, we're keeping it going. Is Wagwan even trying? What's going on? Melee Shaman? To be honest, this is how I played the entirety of my 60s experience. I had my shield on, I used a dagger for fast attack speed and flame tongue, and then I just like meleeed everybody down. I might start off with a lightning bolt now, but like that's it. This is unironically a good spec. It just is kind of meme though, I feel like, when I have no other way to do damage. Cause look at that, look at this. I was second on that damage meter right there, just doing that same shit. Drop a totem down. I'm basically the auto attack paladin, but better. Okay. I'm going to drop this. I'm going to give you and me Wind Fury, I guess. And then I'm going to heal you up with my shocks and start swinging. Start swinging, let's go. I'll put Flame Strike on you as well. Look at this. Look how close I am to them in damage. Wait, what the fuck? Why are they taking any damage? Did they just heal? What happened here? I feel like I missed something. Okay, no, they're good. He might have reset. Maybe he got a, what's it called? Maybe he got like an accidental reset. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Nice. Grounding Totem. Copy. Oh man, can we just Grounding Totem our way through this final boss? Is it more trash? I want to double check. Yeah, let's double check. Let's double. This is a smart team. This is a smart team here. I'm convinced that we have. I know for a fact that there is a Wind Serpent. I don't know if Wind Serpents get called through. I know the dragons do. Oh. Kill these guys. Wind Serpent. I only saw the grape image now. If this was Pokemon, those ground melee attacks would do 0 damage. Are you saying I'm like trying to do normal attacks against something? Well, okay, let's be real. I've got Rock Biter, okay? You can't see it right now because it's behind my name. So let me put it up here. I've got Rock Biter. Rock is super effective against flying, so I don't know. Let's be honest with ourselves. I might be doing some decent damage to them. I'm absolutely doing a Nuzlocke soon, by the way, too. I didn't realize that there's a meta going on right now where people are playing Nuzlocks for like a tournament. And I'm like, fuck, I should have been doing that already. Because I've been deciding which ROM I'm gonna play, and also if playing ROMs on Twitch is legal, also on YouTube. I believe it is. I believe playing a Pokemon ROM is legal. Or at least it's allowed. Maybe Asian Huntress egg. I used to have the egg. I mean, I had it for a quest. I think I turned it in. I don't think these guys come. I think the guy's right. Either way, let's just take them out. I'm like barely gonna get a 1 level out of this. This is kind of like a... I think this is definitely a wash of a dungeon. Okay, we can go. The clippy-cloppy of horses. No. The question is are all my quests gonna, like, be bad? How many of these quests are gonna spoil after I ding to 58? I mean, I could just go to a higher level zone. I could go to, like, Western Plaguelands. That is more zone relevant to me, though it'd be a little bit scarier. I could try that out. I could also see if anyone's doing a dungeon. We got some high level people on, I think. Finally, the tank druid from yesterday. Gives you the vibe when dogs are stung by bees. Yeah, dude, Gabriel's lady just wanted to make sure he wasn't hungry, okay? Just trying to look out for him. He's a grown boy. Grounding. Put that down. Put this down. Okay, we'll see. Are you affected by lightning spells? You're not. I don't think grounding works in this context. Grounding? Oh. What do you mean? Okay. I'll mix them up. I didn't realize there was a spell he cast in that way. Okay, we're good. Yeah, easy. And a ding. Nice. Oh! Yo! Is this good for me? I think mine's probably better. But it's huge, though. Maybe I'll just take it. This might just be like a new leveling up set. Right here. Okay, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get rid of this troll sweat. I can take both of these. Crazy. Actually fucking crazy. Yo. Okay, so those bosses were easy. No reason to be afraid. However, the mage almost died. But we had it. Everything that was scary about those bosses was like non-existent. Alright, let's drop another one into extra crit for our lightning and healing. Let's empty out this fucking inventory and figure out where we want to go. Let's just go to Western Plaguelands. I kind of love that zone. We could go to, I mean, we could. We're close. We're much closer to... What's this place called? Everlook? Winter Spring. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like there's not that many good Winter Spring quests. Winter Spring or Western Plaguelands? It's a toss-up. I like Plaguelands better. Oh, I can just go take the Zeppelin to Undercity and walk across. Yeah, let's do that. It's been a long time since I've done the WPL as a horde as well. It might be cool to see what it's like. That would require I drop all these fucking quests though. Let's go to his vendor and we'll sell some things, put some things away. This shield is kind of insane. Yeah, this is my melee shield now. I could probably get rid of this stuff. I'm never gonna use it. Sell that, sell this. Let's open the bag. Plague Lands over Winter Spring? Brother, I feel like I agree. It's just not even like it's not even a competition at that point. And I could probably just get rid of this. This gem burst circlet is really nice. But I'm not gonna use it. Hashtag listening. Okay, we'll get rid of this. Troll Sweat, Big Flask of Mojo, goodbye. Mooncloth sells for a lot, so we'll probably just make some do with that. The silk cloth was for something. What was it? I need a cloth. I don't know. I'm gonna sell it. It's gone now. Get rid of these crystals. We're changing it up now. We're changing it up. We're going to a danger zone. Maybe we can get to like halfway through this level before we finish the day. Because that was a pretty miserable experience gain, I'm not gonna lie. Like lose like 3 or 4 bars for that hour or so. Definitely wasn't a good turnaround. Sell this. Put these here. Oh, I didn't put this on. I should have put my split hoof shard on too. That would have been nice. Ungrow soil. Mithril ore. Super sticky tar. It's kind of a shame that we didn't turn that one in before we left. Yeah, okay. I'll put these ores away and then we can leave. And I'll get rid of all of this. Oh my god. Undercity? Do I have any things for that? Where's the Undercity? God damn it. Open this up. Okay, no. I don't have enough of these. Leave. Kicking them out. Get them out of here. I can delete quests on the run. We can do that while we're waiting for the ship. I'll put these away because I want to sell those later. Alright, we're looking good. Let it begin. The one thing after hitting 60 I'm gonna have to do is level up my skinning and leatherworking to max. Because those are gonna be my professions for next time. I want to be able to craft my really cool gear. Honestly, one of my core memories from playing TBC back in the day, which ironically enough was with a shaman. I went into TBC with an enhancement shaman. I'm gonna go back as an elemental this time, I guess. But the farthest I got, you know, I didn't really like raid or anything. I didn't know what I was doing. I was too young back then. But I did grind out to get these things. What shoulders were they? They're called I think the pauldrons of lightning reflex. The shoulders of lightning reflex, okay. Bring them over here. Pop this bad boy open. These. I grinded these out. They were so cool looking. I'm like, I must have them. And you know what? I think I'm going to have them again. Something tells me history is going to repeat itself. Let me set myself up top and then I'm going to look at the pictures. Put on all these bad boys. Actually, I'm going to keep my leather on. I don't want these anymore. Stack, stack, stack. Oh, this is to Gromgall, isn't it? Yeah, it's Gromgall. I don't want that one. This shield looks cool as fuck, too. I look huge. That's my mana one, and now my main dagger does a little bit more damage, it's a little bit faster. Agility and stamina, huge. Shadow res. You see. Okay. Where is the Discord on my choice? There you go. Yeah, dude, you're ready to store some shit for the winter, dude. You're a squirrel who's gonna hide this stuff away. This, by the way, looks insane. This looks like I came out straight out of America. The fact that there's bacon and barbecue sauce with cheese, it looks like a damn baked potato. Okay, this looks like a baked potato, not a piece of chicken. Man. Yeah, you're not going hungry in that household, I can tell you that. Stay safe. Oh, he was congratulating me on 2 more to go. Okay, nice. Yeah, I got 2 levels to go, man. We're so close. Delete. Super sticky? What the fuck is this? On Gadgetistan? I guess if I ever go back to Gadgetistan, I can do that. Imagine just hop off the Zeppelin right now and die. Imagine. Die because I lost patience. I lost clarity. I think not. You say that, but sometimes I skip days because I forget to eat. Okay, how do you forget to eat? Unironically. Do you not at all feel hungry during the day? I get fucking dizzy if I don't eat food, like, after a couple hours. It is also kind of curious that you just had a picture of yourself with a mouthful of grapes. To serve Kumisha, I have not found a single Drenithus crystal, but I'm going to keep this quest up because I like it. I don't want to go to ever, like, winter, spring. We're not going to do that. We can keep these 2 open, I guess. Alright, here we go. The danger zone. The dire nail of the monkey. I think this is honestly probably the best roll that we've got. Having this, like, monkey roll here. Because stamina is great, and agility is what we use as shaman. I think agility and strength are both, like, equal for us. If not, I think it leans slightly more to agility. Some days it's like 2, oh, God, I can't read. Sometimes it's like 2 days. I get hungry, but I'll be at a time where I don't have the opportunity to eat. By the time I can eat again, I've forgotten I was hungry. Maybe I'm like too close to a dog. Maybe my brain is too base because I'm constantly kind of thinking about the next time I get to eat and what it's going to be. And if I'm like excited about the food. Very rarely do I forget about food. But to forget entirely that you haven't eaten yet for 2 days? Now I see why you eat like 3 hamburgers in one sitting. 3 homemade double-stacked quarter pounders with cheeses, you know? Speaking of that, dude, maybe today's a McDonald's day. Maybe you get a hot and spicy and a McDouble. Off of the value meal, you know? Hey guys, look at this. Blood of Heroes? What do we do here? What is this? I was gonna jokingly click on it to like start opening it up, but I don't know if the guys summon in the moment you click on it or the moment it like you actually get it into your inventory. I do not want to fuck around with that right now. Plague upon thee. Parents say it's an autism trait, but I don't know. Honestly, I mean, that's certainly something. There's certainly a divergence, neurologically speaking, happening there. Scarlet diversions. Okay, I got this. I guess we'll put this on. I don't really plan on needing this. Because this is like to earn a rep. But I guess we can do that. Flame in a bottle. Oh, I need to pick up an item. Imagine I leave the bottle behind. The egg on my face. Okay, where is it? You could eat an 18-inch pizza in a single sitting, then you're good for at least a day. I mean, to be fair, that's a big pizza. If you could eat a whole... Okay, I was talking about me having a dog brain. I feel like you have the... you have like an animal build. You're like a cheetah that can capture like a gazelle, eat a big chunk of it, and then be good for 3 days. And then you go for days without eating. You finally catch something, you eat it, and then you're good. You know what I'm saying? That's how wild animals do. Wild animals don't eat 3 square a day, you know? They get lucky if they have 1 kill a week, and then they can survive off of that. Unless you're the Blackfoot, like, desert cat. Those guys eat, like, multiple times a day. Because they have to, more or less. Okay, where's this question mark? Better late than never. Okay, let's go here. I guess we can pick that up. Are you gonna aggro onto me if I run through here like this? This is actually kind of like bad news. I don't like being here. This, I gotta go here for that. Let's go to a matter of time. The temporal nope, I know that quest. I know that quest. We ain't doing that one. Where are all the horde quests here? There don't seem to be quite as many as there are for Alliance. Because here, they send you to do a bunch of quests around here, but they don't have them. Alright, let's just try this. Let's just see what we can do here. Only way I'm catching a frisbee if you've tossed it to me like a pizza. Yeah. I feel that big time. Alright, so we have to kill these guys and then burn their tent down. Okay. Let's see if we can't pull them individually. The one thing I know about these is that if you start getting magic missiled by one of the casters, you cannot outrun it. It will run its whole entire course. So I have to be very cautious of this if I'm like in a desperate moment trying to get away. They are relatively low level compared to me. I got like my cool hood dagger and a cool new shield. With strength, agi, stam, this is like perfect for me. This is like a best for paladins or shaman. My dude right now kind of has like a Scarlet Monastery aesthetic to him. He's got like the red pants and... Actually, I'm wearing those right now? Yeah, I'm wearing the Scarlet leggings still, somehow. Okay. Let's keep clearing them out like this. This is working very well so far. Yeah, see this right here? That spell, it'll just keep blasting you until it's done. Luckily, I'm super strong with their dog shit. Resist, resist, resist. Go back to mage school, dude. I think you need an extra semester at Hogwarts to take on someone like me. Now the hunter. And this. I do have a silence every 6 seconds. But I've been using it to, it's my shock. Let's see if I can actually interrupt them with this. Yeah, see? Okay, cool, I can. So, I either have to choose between Frost Shock to slow them down, Earth Shock to silence them, or Flame Shock to do DPS. But for these guys, maybe I do keep the Earth Shock open. It's more that if I'm running away, I'm not going to be in range to shock them. And I can never outrange their cast once it's started. That's the scary part. Okay. So this is a hunter. He's going to stay at range. Maybe I like pull him back a little bit. Yeah, let's just pull him back. Okay. Let's get up close. Put on lightning shield. And just to make sure he doesn't run away, I'm gonna frost shock him. Just wanna see what they do. Yeah, they run. They definitely run. Okay, the frost shock was a great fucking idea. I definitely played around a bit too much on that guy. I got pretty low here. I definitely feel a lot more stressed leveling right now. Okay, I can heal up and then I can drink. Okay. One hunter is in front of the okay, what about you? Scarlet Medic, huh? I wonder if I aggro these guys, if that one will aggro too. I think maybe I should try to pull this one away and see. This is a little risky. Let's see what we can do here. They're all really close to each other. Let's see. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're high enough level so that they can't social pull that easily. This camp is impossible if these guys are yellow mobs to you. Okay, Frost Shock, you ain't going anywhere. Now something tells me I can probably pull the hunter without pulling the medic. And if that's not true, I will blast him with my crit spell. Yeah, let's do this and then we'll run back. Running? Okay. Hold on, I got an idea. Gonna drop this down. Hit you up with that. They're gonna work through this very quickly. Ah, fuck, she just healed him. Okay, hold on. Actually scary, hold on. I have a lot to do here. I have a lot I can use. I should be killing the medic. What am I doing? Let's throw this down. We'll heal. Healing. It's taking way too long. One more. Okay. Saving my shock. For a flash shield just like that. Wait, is he dying too? He got really low just off of my lightning shields. Okay. So 3 mobs here is absolutely my limit. Where do you think we're going? He's gonna hit me from afar? While your dog stuns me from behind? I think not. Okay, unironically, that was a little bit sketchy. I still have my healing potions. I think I have a better one in my pack, yeah. Let's switch these out. Let's switch these out for the good ones. I got some food. And I got some drink. Okay, let's heal up. And let's burn this tent before they respawn. Okay, so what I should have done there was focus down the healer. I should have honestly pulled the healer, so if like they all came at me at the same time, I would be able to use my Stoneclaw Totem on the hunter and its pet. They're not responding just yet. I think the left one might have done it, but we're good. We're okay so far. Okay, the hunter on the left does spawn in. Okay, as long as they don't aggro when I do this, we'll be okay. Alright. Yo, that tent's gone. Get out of here. Did it not count? Oh, I gotta plant the banner too, okay. There we go. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Quest 1 done. I mean, there's gotta be more than this, right? Unfinished business, huh? Okay. Yeah, doing this horde side is definitely unique. Now, this one I think might be a grief if I try to actually do this one. Because I have to get inside of one of these houses. I think it might be this one. And there are just so many undead all around and inside it. Just to pick up a quest. But let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, we're basically like slow DPS survivability right now. I also need to be using my Elemental Mastery on cooldown. Free with full crit, it's gonna be big. Okay. I think I can avoid the one on the right. Let's blast this guy. Okay, good. That's what's up. That costs us no mana. We have our training dummies right down here. Our stick glue is right next to it. We have a nifty stopwatch and a swiftness potion. I can also turn into a ghost wolf. We should not forget about this. That is valuable. Stun grenades, pretty big healing potion. We have everything we need to succeed. Shift V is also slow totem. Okay. What's it looking like in there? I think I'm gonna kill this guy on the outside just for some breathing room. Okay, so there's usually some guy... That mage just spawned in. Is the respawn timer huge here? Like, what the fuck was that? Okay, there's a patrolling jabbering ghoul too. I do not like the fact that he's here. Like, I just killed that guy and he's back. Alright, so there's gonna be a person to our left. But I think we can aggro the guy straight ahead of us without grabbing the dude who's probably on the stairs. As long as we have mana, we should be okay. Scarlet Crusade, fighting the undead over there. Good work, friends. Keep it up. Okay, let's go inside. Oh shit, see, look, they're respawning already? That's actually kind of insane. You know, I like this place better than Winter Spring, but I feel like Winter Spring is so much safer. Toxic saliva? Get that off of me. Do you know who I am? Okay, I'm going to heal up and then drink. And hopefully we can get upstairs fast enough before they keep spawning in on us. This water is kind of bad. That shitty priest wasn't lying. Okay. Okay. Better late than never. What's up? Okay. She needed a package delivered. She claimed it was where her horse was. Okay, maybe it's outside. I just see the question mark here. Let's go. Was it in the stable? Or the barn, perhaps? Let's see. Please only... Okay, only two? I can take two, I can take two, I can take two. We're okay. We're okay, we're okay. Plop that down. Avoided a spell hit, nice. As long as we don't get jumped, we'll be okay. This is so cramped. Okay, my shock is off cooldown, so he's gonna hit me with that one. That's fine, didn't do too much damage. Minion Scourge Stone. There it is. There's the package. You can stay by. I don't care about you, Flayer. You're cool. Who do I have to check with? What the hell is this? Better late than never. I gotta go to Undercity to talk about it, to talk to somebody. Okay, yeah, we'll do that later. I'm gonna leave through this direction too. I'm getting out of here. I suppose we're pretty close to Undercity, so it's not a huge problem. I feel like the Alliance had a very similar quest, and you had to go all the way back down to Stormwind. We just have to go here. Not a big deal. Let us go turn in this Scarlet Diversion. And see if it is like a breadcrumb to something further into the zone. Oh. God, they're everywhere here. It is thematic that this undead-ridden place is as nerve-wracking as it is in hardcore. In regular, like, vanilla, it's just kind of annoying how dense everything is. We've entered the survival horror version of this game now. Okay. Nope. Spiders. Oh my god. Bears. This place is jam-packed. All right, what say you? What do you have for me? Okay, cool. Here we go. Scourge Cauldrons. Okay, now we're getting to the quests I remember. Yeah, I got to go to each one of these cauldrons and then poison them. Honestly, too, before we head back out there, I think that might be a decent place to call it. A bit of a shorter stream today. But if I continue on the way that I have been doing it, I've been playing games later in the day. I might just hop onto a big lunch after hours stream, after dark. Either stream some more of this leveling or some of my Monster Hunter grinding so I can properly do those things on a day stream. Let's see, is Glinson up? What's he doing? Is anybody up? I think it might just be a chill, no raid stream. Thank you all for being here, everybody. I always appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your Saturday. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Humans really do have the best vibe. Take care, Gabriel. Yeah, music like this is what made me an Alliance main. It's so beautiful.